Alright, I am Cow Cow, and tonight we're playing Fallout New Vegas again. I'm just launching the game real quick. We're going to try and finish New Vegas Bounties 2. I know last time we played, that was what we were doing. We were just doing the modded quest line. So... And yesterday I wasn't feeling well, which is why I didn't stream then, by the way. And hopefully tomorrow, I'm not sure what game I'm going to play tomorrow. I'm leaning towards either starting Mass Effect 3 or doing Kingdom Hearts with Deeth. Deeth should join me if I'm feeling well and I'm not sick, so. But yeah, that is the plan. Alright, so I forget what I was doing last time. Did I pick up any other bounties? No, we still have the stuff with Arthur Ribbon still, technically. Let me see what bounties we have left. Have I already killed Marlowe? I don't think I got this one yet. It says it's in the apartments in West Side. I don't think I went there, so we'll have to grab that one. That's the Short Stick Saloon one. I don't know where that one is. I already got that one. Remember, we got a bounty at the 188 trading post. We might have gotten this one. I remember picking up one bounty in West Side. We might have had that one. No, I got Dynamite Danny. I believe I got this guy as well. Yeah, this is the one at the Mojave Outpost. I did that one already. John Dunn. I believe I got this one. This was the one where we had to kill the whole family. Jacob Powers. Ranger Station Delta. Okay, that means I don't have this one then. Alright, well I think I'll grab the one in, the bounty in, what was it? At the Ranger Station and the one in West Side. There we go. Okay. Aim is saving. So where was Ranger Station Delta? That's Ranger Station Alpha. It's the fort. Oh, it's right by Camp Forlorn Hope. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go and grab this one first, and then we'll grab the other one on West Side by the apartments. World map. Let's mark it on our map real quick. Are we in combat with something? I have no idea. Wonder if it's like the Legion attacking the camp here. Man, like, part of me wants to do an NCR playthrough, even though I don't really like the NCR. The thing is, the NCR, like, trooper armor looks really cool, at least to me. I think we're almost there. But yeah, I think I've, yeah, like yesterday it was weird. I wasn't feeling well. And then, this afternoon I wasn't really feeling well either for a little bit. It wasn't that too long, where I wasn't feeling good, but I ate some potatoes for breakfast, and, I think they were in my stomach for too long, but I think I was able to digest it. At least it feels that way, because I'm not, like, burping up the aroma from it anymore. So, I'm trying to find the bounty. Where is it at? It said it was in Ranger Station Delta. You lying to me, game? You lying to me, some guy? Oh, here it is. Sierra is offering a bounty of 750 caps for the termination of Jacob Powers. He's wanted for terrorism, treason, and other felonies. He was last sighted near the old nuclear test site along with multiple accomplices. He is to be considered armed and dangerous and should only be pursued by armed professionals. To collect the bounty, submit proof of Jacob Powers' death to Captain Larry Skull at Boulder City Jail. Alright. But I think what the plan is, and it's gonna be hard for me to do, is I want to try and not eat anything more today. That way, it's more likely I'm feeling better tomorrow. And that way I can do this stream with teeth. Alright. So where is he? Is he like in this thing here? There's still more ghouls. Taking more rads. There's no rads in here, though. These are like the tougher version of the ghouls. Alright, we're not hitting him. I'm not getting hit. He's like behind the wall, he's bugging out. Great. Just keep on coming. You know what? I kind of want to use a different gun. I want to use... Where is it? Yeah, the riot shotgun. That's what I want to use. don't really have as much ammo for this one, but I think it'll be fine. Oh, we're taking rads again. I need to wear something with rad resistance. We'll wear our advanced radiation suit. What can I repair it with? We'll repair it with that. Alright, let me use some Radway as well. Get rid of our radiation sickness.
Maybe I'm just jumping.
Alright, is this the... No, it's just a militant ghoul. Oh wow, our helmets, let's continue on our way. Do I have to go through there? Looks like maybe. Let's take his stuff. And use it to repair later on, I guess.
Hey.
Wow, our suit's getting damaged.
You like
Come on, shoot. Alright. Initiate pile. Well, sorry, my guy. You're donezo.
this is hopeless. Damn. Damn.
Okay. It might be through there. There's still someone shooting. Alright. Where's the thing at? Where I'm supposed to go? It's right here. This is a huge dungeon. I'm gonna go back to using that guy or that gun.
Maybe I'm just jumping.
It seems like the gun's doing a little bit more damage. Or at least it feels that way.
What was that? Anybody
The
there?
handgun. Hey, come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, let me get in something more protective, because, yep, this is already damaged all the way. Man, it just feels like all the armor is made out of Play-Doh. Where's my remnant power armor? Come on, where are you? DT3. Oh wow, these reinforced night vision goggles, I think, protect me more. The power armor helmet. I'm gonna move a little bit. We shot a little light there. It's all firing at me. Have this whole room cleaned out. I don't know why these guys aren't attacking me. I wonder if it's like some kind of bug. Now I remember I was watching someone play the Hearts of Iron Fallout mod, and I remember there was like a faction. I think one of the people were playing. That was like like a militant ghoul group. I wonder if this is like a reference to them or something. I have no idea, because it was like the faction was all the way in the Midwest, I think, and I don't know if that's like an actual faction in Fallout lore. I'm not really too familiar. I'm more familiar with lore in the Elder Scrolls series than Fallout. Although I do know Fallout lore a little bit, just not as well.
You can't hide from me forever.
Okay, I have no idea where I'm going. Let me check the local map maybe. I still need to go in the cavern there.
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
And there's still ghouls here though.
What was that? What was that? I'm going to find
enemies this way.
Maybe I'm just jumpy.
Except this leads nowhere.
What was that? What was that? Maybe I'm just jumpy.
Maybe I have to go this way. Oh, okay, there's a way over here.
Hey!
Shoot him in the dome. Shoot you in the head. Come on. Part of me wants to lower the difficulty so it feels like I die quicker. Because my only problem with doing the higher difficulties is that I feel like, you know, getting a headshot, you should be dead after that. And playing on easy kind of simulates that a bit easier. or to the barracks? Well, it isn't where I need to go. Sneak. Get a sneak attack on him. He's a captive. Oh, I just had a wonderful idea. Except the only problem is I'm not going to be able to see in the dark too well. But we can use our Chinese stealth armor here to be invisible. I don't think they see me. We're taking a bunch of rads, though. Gotta be quick. Saul Hogan. There we go. Let's go sneak on through. I'd imagine the guy we're looking for is in this little hut here. Alright, I got an idea. We'll do sneak attack. You're Jacob Powers. Ah, he doesn't see us still. Okay. Oh, I can eat him? Alright, well, why not? I thought I needed a perk to eat ghouls. Powers armor. Alright, well, now we gotta make our way back out. Shit. Oh no, they see me. Alright, you've earned the beautiful beatdown perk. I have no idea what that is. Take more rad. Alright, let's use some Rad X and Radaway. We'll go out this way, I think. Let me put on some different armor. Put back on our Remnants power armor if I can find it. Or we'll just use the Ganon's family armor, I guess. That has more rad resistance. So, probably be better. But everything's dead here now. But I still need to grab the bounty in West Side. I haven't forgotten about that. Just figured I'd go here first. Oh, there's more ghouls. That's not the way out. Tunnel inaccessible. Is there a different way I have to get out now? Oh no, here's the door, I think. Remember, I just gotta go through here, and then I think it's just one more thing I gotta go through to get outside. Back in the Mojave Wasteland. Right now we're underneath it. Now I need to find out what the beautiful beatdown perk is, because that sounds pretty cool. I wonder if it's from Tale of Two Wastelands or something. Alright, Mojave Wasteland, here we come. Alright, let's go to West Side. If I can find it. We'll start here at Miguel's Pawn Shop.
Anything new happening?
Alright, so it was by some apartments. This is over here. I might have... No, I didn't grab it. It's right here. Read poster. Wanted Marlowe Barksdale. The NCR is offering the bounty of 150 caps for the termination of Marlowe Barksdale. He is wanted for drug trafficking, murder, conspiracy, and numerous felonies. He was last sighted outside West Side. He is to be considered armed and dangerous and should only be pursued by armed professionals. To collect the bounty, submit proof of his death to Captain Larry Skull at the Boulder City Jail. Target. Right, so where's he at? He's relatively close by. Alright, let's get rid of you. I need to go to the Mojave Outpost and get my stuff repaired after we kill this guy. I think the guy with the minigun must be the guy I'm looking for. We'll kill all his minions first. Yep, these guys are named. Come on. Simon has a lot of HP. That's David. Probably get rid of him first since he has the minigun. Oh, okay, this is the guy I'm after, Marlowe Barksdale. Okay. NCR dollars. Metal armor reinforced. I can use that to repair my power armor, I believe. Okay, let's quickly go to the Mojave Outpost and repair our stuff.
We won't go quiet. The Legion can count on that.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Need repairs. Oh, we don't have enough money to repair everything. Alright, well, I'm gonna have this will take a few time to do. Okay. Let's get our money back.
Ranger vets looked at me.
Been doing a lot of good work.
There we go.
It's about surrender.
There we go. All our stuff is repaired. Alright, let's go turn in these bounties that we have to turn in.
Hey. What can I do for you, miss?
Alright, I'd like to collect a reward for a bounty.
Okay. What's the bounty?
I've killed Marlowe Barksdale, and I'd like to collect the reward.
Alright, let me take a look at the finger. Yeah, that's Marlowe's alright. That's one less gangster to worry about. Oh, I bet someone takes his place next week. Here's your cash, kid. Keep up the good work.
Alright.
What can I do for you, miss?
I'd like to collect the reward for a bounty.
Okay. What's the bounty?
I've killed Jacob Powers.
Jesus, that's one disgusting finger. Goddamn skin is dripping off. Ugh, just lost my appetite, thanks. I can verify that this is Jacob Powers' finger. He was harassing Searchlight for years, and after what happened, well, I'm glad to see him go. Besides, anything that can be called a zombie and a communist in the same sentence should be put down for the sake of humanity. Good work, kid.
Alright.
What can I do for you, miss?
Oh yeah, I don't have any more bounties to turn in. Alright, let's see where I can find some more. Okay, Frank. Oh. Crimson Caravan, main office. Okay. And we already have Arthur Ribbon. We don't need to worry about that. Ranger Station Charlie. Okay. Where are these last ones? I think I already killed Lobo. He's at the Short Stick Saloon. I haven't gotten him yet. I've already done this one. I already did this one as well. Or did I? Oh yeah, I did this one. Red Kelly. Sloan Mining Office. Oh, hopefully Sloan isn't hostile still. Trigger. Okay, I think I've done this one as well. Okay, then I think there's maybe one. Who's John Dunn? Where's his poster at? I think I've done this one. Okay. So it's Ranger Station Charlie and the Crimson Caravan. I think those are the only two I'm missing from the less important ones, and then there's some at the Short Stick Saloon once I finish that. Once I find it, I guess. Where is Ranger Station Charlie at? Prim Pass. Bullhorn Ranch. I know there's one in Sloan as well. No, here's Ranger Station Charlie. We'll grab this one first. Okay, NCO's offering a 500 cap bounty for the capture of Adam Rinzik. He is wanted for conducting slavery and human trafficking. He was last sighted near Wolfhorn Ranch. He used to be considered armed and dangerous and should only be pursued by armed professionals. Blah, blah, blah. Let's go get him. Oh, there's some Legion assassins after me. Okay, we'll take care of you. Oh wow, they have plasma grenades. No, loot these guys though, because I can use their gear. I think it counts as light armor. If it does, I should be able to repair the advanced radiation suit with their gear. Yep, it's light armor. Is this light armor? No, it's medium. Still, I'll take it because maybe I can sell it. Alright, let's go to Sloan. Hopefully they're not hostile again. It's such a weird bug that they were hostile because they're liked. They like me. But apparently not. Oh, no one's here. They all die? The mining offices. Where's the mess hall? I don't think it's there. Machine shop. Here, mining office. Said the bounty was here somewhere. Looks like it's right here. There's Red Kelly. It's offering a bounty of 500 caps for the termination of Red Kelly. He is wanted for murder, robbery, and other felonies. Last sighted near Spring Mountain Ranch. Okay. Alright, I forget where the other one... Oh yeah, the other one was at the Crimson Caravan. Not travel while enemies are nearby. Scorpion. Alright. Let's go to the Crimson Caravan and pick up the last bounty. And then I think we'll go after Red Bear, which is the really important one in this quest line. I believe it is in the main offices. This is usually where the boss lady's at. It's gotta be somewhere.
Look, McLafferty's on
Yeah, it's right here.
but she knows what she's doing, that's for sure.
There we go. 500 caps for the termination of Frank Elko. He's wanted for robbery and other felonies. He was last sighted near the emergency service rail yard. Along with multiple accomplices, he's considered armed and dangerous and only should be pursued by armed professionals. Nope, I don't have it explored yet. We'll go here. That was close enough. After I do these 3 bounties, I'll turn them in and then we'll go after Red Bear. We should run into the Short Stick Saloon sometime while doing the main quest line for this. So I'm not too worried about not finding those. Come on, get up the hill. Okay, someone's shooting at me. Just a random Viper gunslinger. We're getting close to level 45, which is good. Here. What is it? Oh, is this nothing? Oh, there's a explosive crate. Took the stuff in there. I'm just gonna head toward where it wants me to go, I think. Horn Ranch, that's where it wants me to go. I can do that. I think there's a unique weapon there as well, from what I remember. It's a butcher's knife or something. Okay. I think there's also a Sunset Sarsaparilla Star Cap here as well. In the actual ranch building.
Easy there, don't shoot. I'm just looking to conversate. Haven't seen anyone around this ranch since the owner left for no apparent reason. I'm struggling to remember his name. Goddamn age is getting to me. That doesn't matter. I think I know why you're here. I've seen you before. You're that bounty hunter who worked for Stephen Randall, right? Randall was a good man. He had a lot of anger in him, but still good in his core. It's a shame what happened. Anyway, I'm guessing you're looking for that slaver, right? Rizbaznik, or however you say it. He's a piece of shit. Every once in a while, the NCR passes through trying to find him. It's common knowledge he does business around the ranch here. But what they don't know is that he's right under their noses. His bunker's over yonder beneath that overpass. I can see that you got something to say, so spit it out.
How did you know Randall?
As a well-traveled prospector, I knew quite a few shady characters in the Mojave. Randall always paid well for information. Normally, I'm reluctant to share my secrets, but Randall was trustworthy, and he wasn't stingy with the cash. It was nice while it lasted.
Why are you helping me?
Randall did me a solid on more than one occasion, and I never got to thank him. I figure this is the next best thing. And I hate slavers, and will continue to do so until my dying day. 20 years ago, they took my wife from me. It ruined my life. I looked for years, but never found a trace. Even the men who took her are a mystery. I figure getting back at old fuckface gives me a small sense of justice. Just get him, okay?
Alright. I'll see you later.
All right, kid. Good luck taking out that scumbag. I'll be around.
Okay. I don't know if we can trust that guy. But I'm gonna go in here real quick because, here's the unique weapon, the chopper. I believe there is a Sunset Star Cap here. It might be full of shit, apparently. I don't see it. There's the ammunition box. Okay, no, it was just the chopper that was in here. Alright, well, there's a unique weapon, in case you didn't know about it before. I'm probably not going to use it, though. What I have is better. I mean, I got Chance's knife, I got Grease Lightning as well. We're good. Said it's underneath the underpass right here. Looks like the NCR is fighting something.
Hold it right there. State your business.
I'm gonna kill everyone in here, starting with you.
The fuck you will?
Alright, let's get him, boys. Ah, there's Adam Renzik. Alright, well, let's fucking loot him. Grab his finger. Black combat armor. Another riot shotgun. Nice. Don't mind if I do.
You like that?
There we go. There's some Sunset Sarsaparilla here. We'll take that. Okay. Oh shit. They're getting attacked by the Legion. Maybe I should help. But, ooh, they just killed an NCR trooper. Well, I'm gonna take the trooper armor for a disguise. That way, if we ever need to go incognito in NCR territory, we can. Alright. Got one reward. Let's get Frank Elko next. Where's he at? He's over here somewhere. Alright, I'm kind of getting bored. I want to listen to the radio, but we're going to listen to the Joe Rogan Experience like we normally do.
Welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience, where you, as a listener, get to hear interesting views from all areas of life. Thanks for being on this show, Father Elijah.
Why does he always start off interviewing
Now,
Father
Elijah is calling
Elijah?
in from the Sierra Madre and can't be directly on site. But before the show, you told me your plan for using the Sierra Madre to wipe the slate. There are definitely large moral and ethical issues.
Alright, he's taken care of.
Grappling with these dilemmas in your pursuit.
I kind of want to use a different gun again. Where's Maria at? I want to use that.
To me, it is clear. We are living in a world destroyed by humanity's folly. I believe the end justifies the means in this situation. The Sierra Madre has the potential to restore order, provide stability, to begin again. It could be the bedrock of a new world, free of the chaos and suffering that is the way.
Alright,
Like
these guys are all hostile.
Is that what you're saying?
Yes, and it is an but we are fragmented, constantly resources scarce, and my goal is to create unity and stability, a chance for a better life. The cause, they are a tool of control, but also
There's
a
the guy
guarantee
I'm
of safety.
He's dead.
Cooperation.
Freedom is a luxury, one we can no longer afford it.
Alright, let me recovery in melee. That's going to be more effective in close quarters.
From my chair, it seems like the technology we're dealing with is extremely
Frank's
powerful.
body's over
what about
here.
the danger of it falling
Let's
into
take
the
his
wrong
finger.
hands?
It is a risk, but the Sierra Madre's defenses are formidable. Holographic. It's not easy to conquer. I'm one of the few who understand it well enough to truly harness its capabilities. I will use it responsibly to bring about a new era for humanity.
Favorite that.
We will rise from the ashes, stronger, unified.
Okay,
Now, before the show,
got
Elijah,
two of them
you made
down.
it pretty clear you have a large disdain for the NCR.
Man who
What are your
says
views
no,
on that?
Red
What are your
Kelly, where's he
specific
at?
complaints about their empire?
Ah, yes, the new California Republic,
way over
so-called
here.
bearers of civilization in the wasteland. You see, Joe, my disdain for them is based on their
Oh, wow,
hubris, their
Cazadors. We're in
short-sightedness.
Cazador country.
They aspire to rebuild an old world that led to its own destruction. They try to impose order and bureaucracy where flexibility.
Man, I wouldn't mind a
But some
gun
might
like
argue
this
that
in
they're
real
just
life.
trying to bring some semblance of normality
Get my own
back.
Maria.
They're bringing back the same institutions and ideas that got us into this mess.
Nice, there we go.
Democracy, capitalism, exploitation of resources without a thought for the consequences.
I
They're
have, like,
stretching themselves
better
too thin,
versions of the ammo.
expanding
No.
without fortifying.
It seems I
consuming
have
without
mainly
replenishing.
the
It's the
standard.
same old story of humanity's hubris.
So if I understand correctly, your main issue is their lack of foresight and their repetition of the same mistakes.
Precisely, Joe.
Well, I
The world
think
has
what we'll
changed.
do
We cannot
after
return to the old
we
ways.
finish New
We
Vegas
need
Bounties
new methods,
2,
new structures, new thinking. That's why the Sierra
I mean, we
Madre
can do the
technology is
inheritance.
so crucial. It provides the tools to build a new kind of
I
society,
think what
one built
I
on
want to do
self-sufficiency,
first though is do the
security, and
boomer, the
unity.
stuff for the
And
boomers,
you
and then
believe that people should
at
be
that point we
forced
can
into this
finish
new
up the game
society
whenever
for their
we
own
want, and we
I
still have all the
believe, Joe, that sometimes
DLC.
people don't know what's best
I have
for
the
them.
inheritance
They need
mod I
guidance.
need to complete
They need
still,
order. In this brutal world, those who can't adapt die.
and then what
It's
else
harsh,
do we gotta
yes,
do?
but it's
I
the
gotta do
reality.
New Vegas Bounties
I simply
3
offer a
and the
means
better
to
angles.
adapt, to survive.
I gotta
and perhaps
download
to
those
flourish
still.
once again.
Well, that's certainly a provocative take,
But
Father
then
Elijah.
the
It's
New
a
Vegas,
very
the Some Guy series
justified
stuff will be
the means
complete.
approach. It's a fascinating discussion, and I appreciate your perspective, even if it's controversial. There's no easy answers in
doggo.
a post-apocalyptic world. Your various travels, especially from a certain courier across the world. The courier is not to be
this?
confused with the one that
It's considered
woke up
stealing
in
for
Good
some
Springs
reason.
pretty recently. One tale I've heard is that you've been through the Big Empty, a place many folks avoid like the plague. What was your experience like there?
No indicates that Red Kelly and
The
his
Big
brothers are
Empty,
soon to be returning
or as
from
some
a
call
raid.
it,
It would
the old
behoove you to
world
set up an
a
ambush
desolate
outside.
place, but teeming with the echoes of the past. Scientific marvels,
Okay.
technological relics, but also a stark reminder of the destruction that our obsession with progress
Let me,
led to.
Yeah, it seems like a haunting place, a graveyard of the old world, but you're one of the few who
Giant
ventured into that
mantis.
dangerous terrain. What did you discover?
Well, where are they
In
coming
the Big
from?
Empty, I found remnants of advanced technologies, remnants of a world that once was.
A bunch of giant
The
mantises.
think tank,
Let's get rid of
a
them.
group of pre-war scientists transformed into sentient brains, trapped in a perpetual cycle of experimentation. It's fascinating and terrifying at the same time.
Terrifying indeed. So, how did those
I'm missing
discoveries shape your
Damn it.
outlook on the world?
Let me try and
The
get a
Big
little bit
Empty is a
closer.
testament to mankind's folly, a monument to our mistakes. But it also houses keys to our redemption. From the wreckage, I managed to salvage technologies that could be harnessed for the betterment of humanity. But it also reaffirmed my belief that we must
Alright, I
tread
don't
carefully
know
lest
where
we
they're
repeat the
gonna
errors of our
spawn
past.
at.
Right, there's a fine line between advancement and self-destruction.
Oh, I think I see them
It's
over
amazing
there.
and a little unnerving how
That's
history
Red Kelly.
continues
Wow, he actually looks
to
kind of
echo
cool.
in the present.
Indeed, Joe. The echoes are
well, I have an
loudest in the
anti-material
emptiness. We
rifle
just need
for
to
a
listen,
reason.
learn, and not repeat the same song of destruction.
Now, something our listeners might want to know about is your experience
Alright, let's try and use
with
this
being
on
an
him.
elder for the Brotherhood of Steel. How did you first occupy Helios 1? How did you
Kelly.
lose it to the NCR? What's with the Brotherhood?
Damn it, I
Indeed,
missed.
I was an elder. Helios 1. It was an old world.
There we go.
A solar power plant of immense capacity. I saw its potential, the energy it could provide, the power it could give the Brotherhood. We occupied it with the intent to harness its power, to fuel our efforts and strengthen our presence in the wasteland. As for losing it, the NCR, they were expanding, reaching out for every resource
Oh, wow,
they could
yeah.
grasp. We
Killing
were
that time.
outnumbered, outgunned. Despite our technological
go.
superiority, we were not prepared for a
Man, I want to
full-scale
get this
assault.
gun modded
In
up,
the end, I ordered a
but
retreat
I don't think I'm gonna
to
find the
save
mods
my
for
brethren
it.
from a total wipeout.
That must have been a heavy decision to make. I'd have thought that your objective in Helios 1 was to
There's Red
protect
Kelly's
the technology,
corpse.
rather than to secure it for power.
Kelly's
It's
salvage
interesting
power
to find
armor.
out that there were ulterior motives.
It was, Joe. But as a leader,
All right.
you're faced with tough choices. You have to weigh the survival of your people against your goals, your
Okay,
ideals.
that's all three.
It's never
Let's
easy.
go turn them in.
I can only imagine. And how about the Brotherhood now? What's happening with them?
The Brotherhood, they're survivors. Resilient. After the loss of Helios 1, they retreated.
What can I do for you, miss?
Alright, I'd like to turn in my bounties. Frank Elko.
Alright, let me just authenticate that finger. Yeah?
I can feel it.
Yeah, you got the bastard. I hope you killed his brothers, too. They're a bunch of drunken savages. Here's your...
Worshipped.
Alright.
What can I
Turn in
do
the
for you,
next
miss?
one.
Evolved, not whole.
Adam Rinsnick.
Let me verify that finger. Yeah, that's his. On top of slavery, you could have added treason and bribery to old Resnick's charges. Scum like him don't deserve a trial, in my opinion. Good work.
Despite the fact I don't...
What can I do for you, miss?
Last one.
Okay.
I killed Red Kelly. I'd like to collect the reward.
Well, the finger's red enough, so yeah, you got him. Kelly was a pain in the ass, ransacking convoys, stealing guns, whatever he could. He called himself a rebel. I just think he was an asshole.
Alright.
Hey there, listeners of the Joe Rogan Experience. This one's
All
coming
right.
straight from the
Well, let's
scorched
go after
belly
Red
of
Bear
the
now.
Mojave Wasteland. Have you ever considered
Who's
that
shooting me?
maybe, just maybe, you need a change in pace from that dreary scavenging life? Do you enjoy the thrill of
I hear,
bartering
like,
with rad scorpions and the
gunshots
challenge of
going off.
haggling with ghoul merchants? Then, folks, have I got a job for you.
It's
The
coming
Happy
from
Trails
over
Caravan
here, I
Company
think.
is recruiting. Yes, the one and only legendary caravan that's outlasted the nuclear fallout
is
and
that?
still mostly outpaces the competition.
Fergus
As part of
Kelly.
their
Why is
dynamic
he after
trading
me?
team, you'll enjoy all the thrills of the wasteland without the hassle of fending off white legs. Well, most of the time. Your trusty Brahmin.
There we go. Well, he's
Wheels.
down.
carrying all the essentials.
I have
from
no
wasteland
idea
water
why
to
he was
sunset
after me.
sarsaparilla. Imagine it, cruising under the scorching Mojave sun, sipping on that ice-cold sarsaparilla.
All right, let's loot
While
him.
your radio plays
Wonder what
the
he had on
smooth
him.
tunes
That's
of
an
Mr.
anti-material
New
rifle.
Vegas.
Wow.
Ain't that a
If he
slice
ended up
of
shooting
heaven?
me, it would've
But
hit hard.
remember, folks, being a part of the Happy Trails caravan isn't just about earning those shiny caps.
All right, so
you
quest
need
loaded
Fisto.
for
It's
bear.
about bringing communities together, supplying folks with that rare Mojave survival kit they need to brave the next rad
Let me
storm
equip
or
my
that
gun.
sweet Atomic Wranglers limited edition deck of cards they've been searching for. It's about connecting the Brotherhood of Steel with the NCR military, the Tops Casino with the Atomic Wrangler, in a dance of trade that makes the wasteland spin. And hey, before you scoff, remember this. In the wasteland, traders are the real heroes.
All right,
After
we're
all, who do
almost
you
done
think
with this
brings
mod.
you the stim packs for your spear wounds?
There's a
Now
little
that I
enclave
say it,
I
people
bought.
should stop trying to sell the Legion drugs. So sign up with the Happy Trails Caravan Company today. Live a life of adventure, meet fascinating people.
I don't
and
think the
probably
Legion
get robbed by
and Joe Rogan
and
would get
if you
along.
act now,
I
they're
think
throwing in a
because
free
Joe
box
Rogan
of
does
Sunset Sarsaparilla, the Wasteland's
DMT or
favorite
whatever
drink,
it is.
with a surprise
I don't think the Legion would be a big
star
fan
cap
of
and some
that.
Boxes. Big thanks to the
Okay,
Happy
this is,
Trails Caravan
camp we're
Company
looking
for
for.
sponsoring the Joe Rogan Experience, the only
All right,
podcast
a hastily
that
written
dares
note
to
was apparently
broadcast
written by a captive
from
of
an
Red Bear.
undisclosed
Prompts you to
bunker
search under the
location in
bedroll
Mojave Wasteland.
for a holotape, and
What?
after a
No,
quick sweep,
Jamie,
you
I'm not
discover
gonna
the
tell them where
document.
we
You
are.
glance over the notes
Yes, I know
and
it would
see
be
a
good for
reference
ratings, but it'd
to
also be
Slade,
good for
the
getting us
local
blown
Viper
up.
leader. As you
Jeez, the
continue
things
to
you have
scan
put
the
up
letter,
with. Hey, are we still on
you
air?
hear someone
Shit.
approach.
You are in the wrong place at the wrong time, asshole.
Today we have an extraordinary
All right, who the hell are you?
I'm Gustav, one of the Vipers. You got a lot of balls to come strolling into our camp.
A long road it's been to get here.
I can imagine for our listeners who may not
Tell me where Slade is, or I'll grind your bones into powder.
and the
Well,
divide
if you just want to talk,
This should
I
be
guess it's
obvious,
okay.
but
Slade's at our
these
camp,
legions,
down by the
it's tried,
95.
trying to
See ya.
forge itself into
All right.
a nation by the hand of Caesar, a man who took the history of Rome as his blueprint.
Alright,
The
so
divide
where's he at?
is a place,
He's over
a
there.
tear in the earth, a home I made for myself after the
We'll
Legion.
teleport to Clarksfield.
fascinating. So you've been a part of this Legion. What was that like?
It was a culture of strength, unity, obedience. But it had its faults. It chose to ignore the
Alright.
value of the individual.
Too far away.
Made a man less than a man, a cog in the machine.
That's a very profound way of looking at it. Do you think there's any comparison to be made with how society is structured in our world today?
The world you know, it's different, but not so different. People cling to structures, systems to
Forget
give
what
their
I have
lives
to do here.
meaning, order. Sometimes they forget themselves.
There's
in the
probably
process.
just shoot them up and
True.
then pick up
There's a lot
something,
of
I would
people
imagine.
who lose themselves in the systems they're part of. To me, those familiar elements could be work, government, or social media. In some ways, it feels like we're all part of some legion or another trying to make sense
Alright,
of the
and there's
world.
Slade.
Yes, the bear and the bull, different.
Stuck on that.
Here's the bit. It
Slade.
seems like you're very
Quickly
explain what these
get rid of
symbols
his
represent and
goons.
how they've influenced
The old world. It left behind symbols, history. Sometimes reminders of what we've lost. Sometimes warnings of the path not to tread.
There's a grenade
The
launcher.
flag of the stars and stripes. To some, it's hope. To others, a reminder of
Alright,
destruction.
you should open
It's
up the
interesting
safe
how
here.
symbols can have such differing
Here,
interpretations.
bottle
They
camps,
really
bounty
do carry
hunters,
the weight of
captives.
history
Look
with
out
them.
for Red Bear.
Yes. And often,
Proof of
those who
purchase.
forget the past are doomed
That
to repeat
fucking
it.
ghoul and the judge
Like
is
the
dead.
divide, the old world symbols serve as reminders
Speak
of
with
the
Doc
path
Friday
walked
at
and
the Short
those yet
Stick
to be
Saloon.
trodden.
So these symbols
Okay,
from
that's
the
relatively
past,
close to us.
do they
Okay,
guide
well,
your
we'll be able to
decisions
pick up those
today?
other bounties now
What
then.
role do they play in your current life in the divide?
They remind me of the roads I've walked, the mistakes made, and the lessons learned. Like the old
Alright, we'll
world
be able to
flag on my back.
100%
It's a
New
burden,
Vegas Bounties
a
too then, hopefully.
responsibility to remember, to strive for a better path. The divide is a harsh place, a symbol itself. It serves as a testament to the destructive power of old wars and forgotten technologies. It's a warning and a teacher.
Everyone has a history, their own symbols. It's up to us to decipher them, learn from them.
There we go, 10 XP for discovering
There's
this.
a lot of wisdom in that, Ulysses. Acknowledging and learning from the past.
Hey, King,
while also
what's
striving
up?
for a better future.
Oh,
it's
shit.
a balance that we all
That
should
takes
strive
care of
for. Now let's move on to another topic. I know
Alright.
that you used to be close with Caesar, who was another guest on our show. How would you describe him?
Caesar, he's a man of vision, of strength.
Alright, there's
He saw
Dog
the
Friday.
tide
Good day, ma'am. How may I help you?
Alright, I'm trying to collect a bounty on Red Bear. Do you have any information that could help?
Chasing Red Bear, are you?
but condemns the
Many impetuous souls have pursued that rogue, and they might as well have been chasing the devil himself. However, I am loath to denounce your endeavor entirely, as Red Bear is a scoundrel of the lowest order.
Yeah, welcome to
After
the
all,
stream, King.
He is just a man, and as the
we're
real
just doing New
Romans
Vegas
would
Bounties,
say,
too.
memento mori. We ghouls are an exception, of course. As for information, you might try accosting the local Viper hoodlum Slade.
Alright, I just killed Slade.
Firstly, congratulations on exterminating that nuisance. Like most of the raider refuse, he had little regard for decorum. He and his petty outlaws had a habit of preying on defenseless females. I simply cannot abide a man who disrespects women. However, with Slade dead, I'm afraid you're at an impasse in your search. Nevertheless, I might have a possible lead. I do know that Red Bear has extensive dealings with Mr. Norman Meston, a brutish individual who operates Shadow Company. Shadow Company is a rather shady mercenary outfit, but they manage to thrive out here on the fringes of the NCR.
Where can I find this guy?
Only inside the bowels of a heavily guarded bunker. It's an unappealing route to Red Bear, but it's a route nonetheless. Here's a location. Meston should have documentation of his dealings with Red Bear. I'm not privy to the details, but they have been
Just
trading for at
surfing?
least a
Alright,
decade.
on.
green alive, even with the scars.
Anything else you can tell me about Meston and Shadow Company?
They call them Shadow Company for a reason. It's a crude yet accurate description of their secretive nature. Various factions rely on them because they conduct all operations with the utmost confidentiality. As for Meston, I don't know much about the man other than that he has a tremendous capacity for physical violence. Rumor has it that the company's profits finance his implants and other unnatural augmentations to the body. And where you find Meston, you'll find his rabid lackey, Mr. Joshua, a vicious little cur and utterly loyal to Meston. I see I have not dissuaded you. If you manage to survive, I hope you return to the saloon and visit a bit. And one more thing. If you are going to pursue this in earnest, I'll advise you to consult with Mr. Dent, the gentleman sitting at the bar. I believe he's had dealings with Shadow Company in the past, although they were anything but amicable. Farewell, and good luck.
The lessons we
Right.
learn.
By helping Dog
That's what
Friday,
shapes
you've
us,
earned his friendship, and he
defines
may be
us.
recruited at
That's
any
what
time
I've
at the
tried to
Short
do
Stick Saloon.
since Utah, since the White
Okay.
Legs. I carry the
Well,
past
where are
with me,
these
but I don't let it
bounties
rule me.
at
That's
the
a very
Short
powerful
Stick Saloon?
perspective. Ulysses, I think there's a
There's a
lot
lot.
we can all learn from that. Thanks for sharing.
The journey here.
maybe they're
it was worth
outside.
it. To share, to learn, that's the way forward
There's
for all of us.
Den.
Thanks for having
What's
me,
up?
Joe.
I understand you have information on... Do you have any information on Arthur Ribbon?
Most of the old Enclave goons have assimilated or long since departed for areas without formal government. The majority of them aren't worth the trouble, but Arthur Ribbon is an exception given the nature and scope of his crimes. Men of every stripe and qualification have scoured the Mojave for Ribbon, and all they've uncovered are ghost stories and outlandish rumors. Here's my advice. Follow the money. Guys like that still have to eat, and so he's got to be pursuing some manner of business that uses his skills. That's my 2 cents anyway. Even though it's been a long time, he still deserves to face justice. Good luck.
And a bunch of lookalikes,
Right.
folks.
What's up?
That was not the only thing I wanted to ask. I understand you have information on Shadow Company.
I do. What's it to you?
I need to find Norman Meston. He has information on the bounty I'm pursuing.
Is finding that bounty worth your life? Because going after Meston is a suicide mission. Shit, you're serious, aren't you? In that case, let me give you some details on Norman Meston and see if I can't get you to reconsider. Nobody's sure about Meston's origins, but one thing is certain. He's a warrior's warrior and runs that outfit with discipline and authority. That's why House and other prime movers rely on Meston for their dirty work. He'll always get the job done, or heads will roll, literally. As for the bunker, it's a death trap. He's got at least 36 armed men, sentry bots, and ravenous mongrels as well. And they don't stop to ask questions either. If you step foot in their little lair, expect to be shot, burned, and mauled. I've made a living out of reading people, and I can see you're going to go through with this. The things people will do for caps. You might not want it, but here's some advice. Use a stealth boy. Get in, get the info you need, and get out. Don't dick around in there. Here, you can have this one. I haven't needed it in years. Good luck, kid.
You own one of the
Alright, well
hottest
maybe we
casinos,
can
the
go
Tops.
for a stealthy
What's it like
approach.
running that kind of operation in the
Alright, where's the
post-apocalyptic world?
shadow company
Joey,
at?
my man,
Some
you're
people
asking
trying
all
to
the
shoot
right
me. Oh,
questions.
it's all the way over
The
there.
Tops, baby, it's not just a casino, it's a lifestyle.
Somehow Joe Rogan's interviewing Benny. Wow, the powder gangers have somehow gotten on their hands on plasma weapons. What is the world coming
It's
to?
all about spreading the love. The top the old world glitch meets the new world.
Sounds like quite the scene. Let's shift gears here. In your world, there's been some the NCR, Caesar's Legion, and Mr. House. How do you
You
navigate
think you
these
can
political
jump me
walls?
outside the saloon? Right. Oh, I'd imagine the bounties are... Yep, they're right here. Oh, there's 3 of them. And we leveled up. What do I want to grab? I think I grabbed,
philosophy, I play my cards close and never fold until I know who's
it
dealing.
was one of the... I think I
Top
grabbed
stays
splash
neutral,
damage
baby.
last
It's all about
time.
maintaining the peace and keeping the caps flowing. Politics is just the high-stakes game that happens between the spins of the roulette wheel. That's all.
Benny, that's a perspective you don't hear every day. This balance you're striking.
Alright, well maybe I'll
Does it
grab
ever worry you, Benny?
Joey,
Evo this
in
time.
business, if you ain't a little
That way we
worried,
can
you're
throw
either
grenades
fooling
further.
yourself or you're a fool. But worry, that's just another word for being prepared. Keep your eyes on
Alright,
the
wanted
horizon, peace
Four-Fingered
yourself,
John.
and your hand on the chips.
What's
And you'll
this
only
other
be
one?
ready to
Bloody
roll
Brad.
your way. But hey, enough of that gloomy talk.
You hate
Let's get on
choosing?
a rest,
Yeah.
pour a drink,
I mean, we
and
only
keep
have
it
like
rolling.
5 more
After
levels
all,
to go, and
we're
then
Vegas.
that's it. So
Fair
we'll be
enough,
level
Benny.
50.
Now let's dive into something different. I've heard tales about
Okay.
these creatures called death claws. Are they really as terrifying as people make them out to be?
Well, technically we have only 4 perks to choose from, because the level 50 perk is the one you get at level 50. I'm gonna pick no matter what.
With claws that can tear through power armor.
Alright, we'll do these first.
You hear that heavy breathing behind you in the wastes? That ain't no sandstorm, that's a death claw.
Jesus, sounds like the worst kind of monster movie come to life. Now, you're a man of style, Benny. That checkered suit, it's iconic. How do you manage to stay
Oh
so
man, I'm
well-dressed
so
in a world
sad
like
that the
this?
voice actor for
Joey,
Benny
here's the
died. I forget when it was. I think it was this year or last
Style
year.
is the one thing you can control.
That fucking
It's a
sucks.
statement, baby. It's about saying, I'm here, I'm alive, and I've still
Maybe
got
he like
it.
died in his
Checkered
bathtub
suit.
or something.
It's not
I
just
forget what
fashion,
happened.
It's a philosophy.
Hold it right there, fucknuts. Don't take another step. Do you have any idea who I am? What the hell are you doing here?
So, Benny, have you
Explain
ever thought about
yourself.
what's next? Any plans beyond running the top?
Question, Joey.
If you had any goddamn sense, you've shot first and talked later.
The world keeps spinning, even when it seems like it's stuck in the mud.
Alright, let's go get him.
A dam with a lot of potential. I aim to see your sound. Who knows, baby? Maybe
The guy I'm after is up here.
But for now, I'm just riding the wave.
Oh wow, why is
enjoying the
he
view from
such a
the
low
Now, Benny, I've heard
percentage
rumors
chance?
of these unique
There we go.
individuals in the
That's a weird
Mojave.
bug.
People like and Caesar.
There we go, we shot his head off somehow.
Or do you think they're just
There we go, got his
wasteland
finger,
tales?
got a brush gun.
Well, Joe, I ain't one to discount a good yarn. The wasteland's a strange place full of
Here we go.
Ain't no denying it. As for the mysterious,
Some more guys.
a shadowy figure that pops up out of nowhere, just in the nick of time.
Man.
Rise from the grave.
Why is this cow trying to attack me?
have heard of these creatures.
That was bloody.
Joe, those things are just creatures. They're living, breathing nightmares. Cazadors, they're like wasps on steroids with a sting that'll have you
All right,
starve.
ramen meat.
Night
Make a
Stalker,
ramen steak with
imagine a
that.
coyote and a rattlesnake had a
Man, I
baby.
want to get
Mean streak. You run
I
into
stopped
either of those,
playing
you better hope
in
your piece of
Far
code
Harbor.
when your aim is true, or you're
I
gonna be
mean,
the
say
worst.
what you will about Fallout
Before we wrap
4,
up, Benny,
I
I'd like
do
to
think
circle
the
back
Far
to
Harbor
something we
DLC is
touched on
actually
earlier.
pretty good.
The political situation in New Vegas. With the
I think it's a lot
NCR,
better than Nuka World,
Caesar's
that's for
Legion,
sure, because
and Mr.
Nuka World,
House,
like,
all
in
vying
order to
for
get
power.
anything out of the content, you kind of
If you
have
had
to be
place
a raider.
bet, who do you think will come out on top?
I mean, there is a good option,
Joey,
it's just kill the
you know
raiders,
the house
unfortunately,
doesn't
but
like
then
reveals,
there isn't really anything to
but
do.
seeing as you asked, I'll give
But,
you two cats.
I love the Far Harbor
NCR,
DLC.
They've got the numbers, but they're spread thin. Caesar's Legion, they're brutal, ruthless, but they don't have the hearts of the people.
There's still one
As
more
for Mr.
enemy
House,
around
he's
me.
got the tech and the brains. But the question is, does he have the humanity to lead? It's a tough call, Joe. But if I had
Alright,
to lay
where
down,
is
I'd say
where are
it's
the
not
people
about
at?
who has the biggest gun.
Oh wow, just some gang members that were
Or the
going around. I'm gonna take their hat.
And that, Joe, that's a bet that's still on the table.
Interesting perspective, Ben.
That was fun. Yeah. Yeah, Far Harbor's pretty good. I mean, there's a lot of different endings too.
The pleasure
Yeah, I
is
think
all
Nuka World's still good. It's just you kind of like in order to get the most out of it, if you're playing a good character, there isn't really much to the
Stay
DLC.
cool and keep those dice rolling.
There isn't really any other options. I still like it though. Alright, we got that bounty. Let's get the duelist. He's all the way over here. Can't travel when enemies are nearby. Well, where are the
Welcome back,
enemies?
folks. It's time for a quick intermission, and I wanted to take this opportunity to tell you about one of my favorite places to stay and play when I'm in Las Vegas, the Tops Casino. Now, if you're anything like me, you love a good casino experience. And let me tell you, the Tops have got it all.
Where they're at.
From the moment you step
Are
through
they
the
back
doors,
up here?
You're greeted with the excitement and energy that only Vegas
Oh,
can
maybe they're
provide.
on the top of the
slot
roof
machines
here.
are ringing, the dealers
doesn't
are
do
dealing, and
anything,
the drinks
though.
are flowing. But what really sets the Tops apart is their commitment to customer service. The staff is always friendly.
Yeah, they can get him.
Someone who has
Fuck me.
unfinished business.
I can't actually reach
And the
him.
amenities are top-notch, luxurious.
I wonder if I can
delicious
chuck
restaurants,
some
and
dynamite
even a
at
world-class
him, maybe.
spa for when you need to unwind after a long night at the tables.
Where's the
So
dynamite
if you're
at?
planning a trip to Sin City, do yourself a favor and check out the Tops Casino. Trust me.
Maybe that'll reach him.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another episode
We'll use
of the
VATS.
Joe Rogan Experience. Today, we have a very special guest.
And it did
He's
no
a
damage.
warrior, leader, and a survivor in the harsh world of
try
the
again.
post-apocalyptic Mojave Wasteland. Please give a warm welcome.
Wow, he's like invincible.
Thank you, Joe. Honored to be here.
So, there's been a lot of
I
talk
should
about
be able to reach him
the
now with the
upcoming
headshot.
season. Tell us more about it.
There we go.
The Battle of New Vegas was a defining moment in the history of the Mojave Wasteland. The NCR.
Oh, what is he using? Oh, he's using a shoulder-mounted machine gun. Those are in the Lonesome
It
Road
sounds
DLC.
intense.
Interesting.
What do you think the outcome will be?
I have faith that my legion will emerge victorious. We have been preparing for
Oh wow,
this
Joe
battle.
Rogan's interviewing Caesar now. Man, I want some fucking pizza. That sounds pretty good. Maybe I can get
What
some
about the
pizza
people of
tomorrow.
the Mojave? What will happen to them after the battle?
The people of the Mojave will become part of the Legion. They will be assimilated into our culture and they will benefit from our rule. We will bring order and stability to the region, and we will create a new civilization based on strength, discipline, and honor.
Alright, where's
Definitely
the
different kind of
duelist
sport
at?
than what we're used to.
Is he
But I can
in
see
the
appeal
Prospector
of
Saloon?
order and stability in a world like yours. Now, Caesar, there have been rumors about a legendary.
I recognized you the moment you strolled in here. You're the famous bounty hunter who wiped out Richter and Associates, right?
Yep,
I
that's
also
me.
understand that you gunned down Jack, Heck Gunderson's former gunman. I was privileged to work with Jack for several years. He was a fine shootist, lived his life according to the code.
I'm not big on conversations. I came here to kill you, plain and simple.
As expected, you're just a bloody-minded fool. Meet me in the
200
street
years of
outside
old
and
beef
we'll settle
jerky.
this.
Strength and courage. A warrior without
Can I just
fear
shoot
or
him in here?
remorse. He would have been burned alive.
Am I gonna get in trouble with Good Springs if I do this?
Survived and rose from the ashes, stronger and more determined than ever before.
That's quite a story. Do you think the Burn Man will play a role in the second battle of Hoover Dam?
I cannot say for
offer.
certain. The Burn Man is a myth, Joe.
Well, I didn't lose any
But if
rep
he
with
were,
Good
I
Springs.
suppose he could be a powerful asset in battle.
I understand. Well, whether the
Alright,
Burn
well, we
Man
got
is real
the
or not,
finger.
the Legion seems to be a force to be reckoned with.
Alright.
What do you see as the future of the
And
Mojave
Bloody
Wasteland under your
Brad.
The
Where's
future
he
is
at?
bright,
Harper's
Joe.
Shack.
With the NCR defeated, we will bring order and stability to the region. We will
Um,
create a new civilization based on the principles of strength.
trying to
discipline,
think where's
and
the
honor. And
closest
who knows,
area.
perhaps one
We'll
day
try Ranger
the
Station
Burn Man
Charlie
will be a
first. It
part
might
of
be
that
on this
future as
side.
well.
That's an ambitious vision, Caesar. And speaking of your Legion, I wanted to ask you about your legate.
Oh man, speaking of like
He's
beef
been
jerky,
described
King,
as a
I remember
brutal and ruthless warrior, even by your own standards.
one of my family members gave me some homemade beef jerky that these like local people made. I need to get some more of it. I haven't had any in a while, and it's pretty good stuff.
I can see why he's so respected among his reputation for being merciless and bloodthirsty. Do you think that's
Let me just
a
use
fair
my
characterization?
power fist. Alright, kill him.
He understands the importance of strategy.
Alright, I actually want to use a different melee weapon for the time being. Where's Chance's knife? Use that. Because I think it'll do more damage since we have the,
hierarchy. But what
we
about
have
your
the,
own role in the battle? Will you be leading your team?
grunt perk,
Will you be
effect
overseeing
combat
the
knives.
strategy from afar?
I will be on the front line.
Oh man, that's sexy right there.
I will fight alongside my soldiers in the battle. The second battle of Hoover Dam will be a
Yeah, I believe Chance's knife is one of the best weapons, melee weapons in this game.
That's quite a commitment, Caesar. You're putting yourself in harm's way to achieve victory. Now, I want to ask you something, Caesar. What do you think about Mr. House and what he's done so far? I have an itch that one courier who was shot in Good Springs had something to do with it.
One courier shot in Goon Springs.
He has survived in the Mojave wasteland for longer than most, and he has amassed a great deal of power and wealth. But his obsession with technology...
Oop, these guys are fighters. Okay.
Cannot see the big
They killed one of their own guys. This is one swipe with Chance's knife kills them. Oh man, that's fucking great.
I've heard some wild stories about House and his plans for New Vegas. What do you think his ultimate goal is?
House's ultimate goal is power, Joe. He wants to control the Mojave and its resources, to be the ruler of an independent city.
Here we go. There's the place we're looking for.
Ideology and culture. Without a strong foundation, his rule will be weak and short-lived. The Legion, on the other hand...
Alright, as you approach the shack, you discern the sound of several men engaged in tense argument. After listening for a few tense seconds, you hear one man shout, "Where's the Legion gold? We want our cut, goddammit!" And the gunfire ensues.
But I can see that you believe in your cause. It'll be interesting to see how it all plays
Is that
out.
what you call an
You've
English
spoken
greeting?
a lot about your own Legion.
I guess so, yeah, because in England they use melee weapon. They're all melee builds, right? Since guns are hard to find there. Hey, it's Clint Eastwood. Let's kill him.
Kimball is a weak leader who is unable to control his own government, let alone the Mojave. The NCR
They have a Ranger Dark Brown hat. Okay, I'll take that.
They are a crumbling empire, and their defeat is inevitable.
That's a strong stance, Caesar. But do you think there's any hope for a peaceful resolution between your Legion and the NCR? Or is war the
collect
only
our reward.
answer?
War is always the last resort, Joe. But the
Discovered an
NCR
intriguing
has
note with
proven
details
time
on a
and
hidden
time
stash
again
of
they
Legion
cannot
gold.
be
Perhaps
trusted
it
to keep their
behoove you to examine the note.
Hold it right there. We've been staking out this place for 2 days. just waiting for Jameson and his crew to step out so we can ambush
Yep,
them.
it's AI Joe Rogan. It's one of the mods I like to
comes
listen to
strolling
though.
right in as the
When
game
I'm
commences to kill each other.
playing on
Pretty
or
fucking
streaming
amazing
because I can't
work,
listen
if
to
you
the
ask
normal
me.
radio.
But I don't give two shits about that bounty. Jameson had information on a stash of gold. I want it now.
The Legion, of course. We are a disciplined and well-trained army, and we have already won many battles against the NCR.
They stashed the gold up your mother's cunt.
Lack the courage.
Yeah, fuck you, Pullman. My gold. You brought a gun to a knife fight. Oh wow, I'm almost dead. Let's fix that.
Caesar. I wish you luck in the upcoming battle.
Yeah, it's Reynolds.
Joining me
Yeah, I don't think he has any relation to Greg Reynolds though. Alright, let's see where this gold is. Told me one word about where the Legion gold is stashed. Scavenge. I don't know what that lard ass was thinking of because that doesn't tell me shit about where he stashed the gold. For 6 hours I worked that bastard cutting his skin, stabbing his balls with an ice pick. He didn't say anything until I put his head in a workbench vice and squeezed out an eyeball. Just he and I failed to notice that Charlie had been bleeding out.
What's so special about that? Well, let me tell you, folks. The Crimson Caravan is more than just a group of traders. They're a network of skilled merchants who are dedicated to bringing goods and supplies to every corner of the Mojave. Whether you're a traveler in need of supplies, a settlement in need of provisions, or a business owner looking to expand your inventory, the Crimson Caravan has you covered. They've got a huge selection of weapons, armor, food, and other essentials, all at
I have no idea.
prices.
Oh, we'll find it
And
later,
the best
maybe.
part is they're always looking for new business partners. So if you're a local vendor or a business owner looking to expand your market,
fake AI ads are of Joe Rogan and
they'll
Elon.
help you get your goods.
I don't
to
know.
new
Like
customers,
I don't like
and
most of
they'll
the
even
AI
offer you
stuff. I like
special
to like
discounts
listen
on
to
their
that are
own
like
products.
memey or of Dag
So whether
authors.
you're a
So,
customer or a business
but a
owner,
lot of them
the
has
Crimson
like
Caravan
Joe, like AI
is the
Joe
company you
Rogan
want
talking to
do
like
business
AI
with in the
Dag
Mojave
authors
Wasteland.
or someone from a
Check
video
out your
game.
local headquarters.
Or there's like
Stop by
AI
one of the
Tucker
trading
Carlson
posts
like
today
interviewing
and
Dag
tell them
author
Joe Rogan sent you.
or whatever.
Welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience, where we explore a wide range of
Okay,
topics
we have
with
these 3
fascinating
bounties.
guests
Let's
from
turn
all
these in
walks of
real
life.
quick.
Today we have a very special guest joining us from the Mojave Wasteland. He is the leader of New Vegas and a powerful figure in the post-apocalyptic world. Please welcome Mr. House.
What can I do for you, miss?
I am here to collect a bounty.
Okay.
John Alvord.
All right, just give me a moment to check out the finger. Yeah, you nailed him, all right. He was slowing down, and that's a profession that doesn't take kindly to aging.
Certainly, Joe. I was born in...
What can I do for you, miss?
Have to collect Brad Jamison.
Ah, so you bagged old Bloody Brad, did ya? I don't know who gave him that damn moniker. He probably gave it to himself. He ran a tight crew for years, but I heard he's been slipping lately. Rumor also has it that he knew about some stash of Legion gold. That's just the scuttlebutt, though. If the Legion loses anything, they're usually on it like white on rice. Anyway, here's the reward. Good work.
Alright,
And now,
one more.
What can I do for you, miss?
I have to collect a reward on Doug Rude.
Let me see that. Yeah, that's Doug's all right. And you got his trigger finger, no less. He was fast and mean, but sometimes that just ain't enough. He enjoyed goading people into pistol duels, then claiming self-defense after the fact. I guess he never figured on running into the
I
likes
just
of
murdered
you.
him in the saloon.
I'm sure our listeners have a lot of questions for you, Mr. House.
Okay.
So let's get started. One of the most fascinating things about your story, Mr. House,
So
is how you managed to live
loaded for bear.
over
Let's
200
continue
years.
that. And you gotta
Can
find
you
out
tell
where
us more
Shadow
about
Company
the
is.
technology that allowed you to
Retcon
survive?
headquarters.
Of course, Joe. As I mentioned earlier,
by
I
there.
was always interested in science and technology, and I had access to some of the most advanced equipment and knowledge of the time. When I realized that the Great War was
Alright,
imminent,
that's the goal.
I knew I had to take drastic measures to ensure my survival. So I poured all my resources into creating a self-sustaining underground facility known as the Lucky 38.
That sounds like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Can you tell us more about the Lucky 38?
Alright, now
and
part of
what
me
it was
wants
capable
to...
of?
Oh, if we murder everyone in there, we'll get more XP, so I think I'm gonna do that.
I needed to survive indefinitely. It had its own power
There's a
supply
trader
and
here.
air purification system.
That's amazing. And what about your physical body? Did you undergo any procedures or enhancements to prolong your lifespan?
Yes, Joe. I realized early on that my physical body would not last forever, so I made the decision to transfer.
Oh man, that sucks too because
I developed a sophisticated
the
technology
guy who
that
voice
allowed me to
acted
upload
Mr.
my
House is
mind
dead
into
as
a
well.
network of computers.
I know
That's
those are the
incredible.
two voice
It's
actors,
amazing
iconic
how
voice
technology
actors
has allowed you to overcome
that
the
were in New
limitations
Vegas,
of the
like
human body and
the guy who
live
voiced
for
Benny,
centuries.
the guy who voiced
I can
Mr.
only
House is
imagine
dead.
the possibilities this kind of technology could have for humanity.
I
in
think
the
the voice actor that died for
The
Mr.
potential
House,
for technological
or
advancements
who
is
voiced
limitless.
Mr. House,
And as long as I'm
has been
alive,
dead for quite
I
a
will
while
continue
though.
to use my knowledge and resources to advance the cause of science. and
Whereas the one
technology.
for Benny
Let's talk
was
more about
like
your
this
work
year
in
or
New
last
Vegas,
year.
Mr. House. The city has become
All
a
right,
beacon
Shadow
of hope
Company,
in the
here we come.
post-apocalyptic wasteland. Can you tell us more about what you did to save the
Hold on a
city?
minute.
and
I got an
establish
idea though.
stability?
Oh, shit,
Certainly, Joe.
well, they already
When I
see
regained
us. Oh well.
consciousness long after the bomb
Well,
fell,
we'll just go
I
and
saw an opportunity
balls to
to
the wall
rebuild
then.
and create a new society. I knew that the Silver Dam was a key source of power and water, so I made it my mission to secure the dam and establish a city around it, but the NCR got to it first.
And how did you manage to establish order and stability?
Come on, there we go.
Well, Joe, I knew that a successful society needed a strong foundation of law and order. I created the Securitron robots, which were designed to enforce my laws and protect the citizens of New Vegas. I also
Alright, we're only getting 5 XP for killing the robots, okay.
It's amazing how you were able to.
But yeah, there's
establish
still a
such
bunch of side
functional-
quests to do in this game. Like, I still haven't done the stuff at Camp Gall. I forget. The Poseidon Energy Plant. We haven't done that yet. There's a Dr. Sussler. What's that?
You have managed to build a thriving society in a world that was once thought to be uninhabitable. I'm sure our listeners are inspired by your story. And
Oh man, it's nice, baby.
about the new California Republic.
There ain't
NCR.
nothing like it
Mr.
once you
House.
got all the perks.
And they're a powerful faction that's been vying for control of the Mojave Wasteland. What are your thoughts on the NCR and their goals?
Well, Joe, the NCR is certainly a force. They've managed to establish a government and maintain a level of stability in their territory. However, I disagree with their approach to government and their outdated political systems.
Can you elaborate on that?
Of course.
Oh, they're coming from behind.
A democratic republic means that they rely on the whim of the people. This can lead to slow decision-making and a lack of long-term planning. And I believe that a strong, visionary leader like myself is better equipped to make the decisions necessary for the survival and advancement of our society.
That's a bold claim, Mr. House.
There we
Do
go.
you think that your approach
We're
is
about
better
halfway
suited
to getting to
challenges
level
of the wasteland?
46.
Absolutely, Joe. The wasteland is a dangerous and unpredictable place, and it requires a leader who can make tough decisions quickly and efficiently. The NCR's democratic
through here.
is simply not equipped to handle the challenges we face. That's why I believe that Vegas is the best choice. So I'm afraid we may have to cut it short.
That's okay. It's certainly a controversial viewpoint, Mr. House.
Run away from me.
I'm sure there are those who disagree with you. But there's no
There we go.
denying that your vision and your leadership have brought about significant changes to the Mojave Wasteland. Thanks for sharing your thoughts with us today.
Alright, in the second part of the bunker now.
Come on.
Alright, we're getting challenges completed.
While we wait for our next guest, we're going to take a quick break from the conversation and talk about one of our sponsors. And this one is really special because it's a product that's exclusive to Mojave Wasteland. I'm talking about wasteland water. Purest and most pure water you can
Alright,
find out
melee
in New Desert. Now, I know
hacker
what you
rank
think.
1. Okay.
Joe, how can water be special? Let me tell you, folks.
Alright, I might need to get a gun to take care of this
That's
turret,
where
though.
Every drop of water in the lake, so you can be sure that you're drinking something that's not. Let me tell you, folks, this water tastes amazing. It's crisp and refreshing, and it'll quench your
Alright,
thirst
what do
like
you have
nothing
on him?
else. So
Nothing
if
you
you're
need.
traveling through
Okay.
the drink, look for the wasteland water located.
Oh, they're coming through this way.
Special discount
It's the quartermaster.
Use the code JODO2281 at checkout for 10% off your first purchase. That's JODO2281 at checkout for 10% off your first purchase of
Okay, I have
wasteland
no
water.
idea where I'm
Don't
going
wait,
now.
Folks, get your hands on the best water in the Mojave Wasteland today.
Oh no, it's a
Welcome to the Joe Rogan
bot.
Experience.
Detecting as an enemy.
Today, we have a very special guest joining us, all the way from Utah. He's known as the Malpays Legate, but his real name
He's
is
interviewing
Joshua Graham.
Joshy Burns
Joshua,
now.
thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure to be here, Joe. Thank you for having me.
Joshua, you have a fascinating story. You were a member of Caesar's
for
Legion,
you.
an army that's known for its brutality. But then something happened, and you left the Legion and
This is a
became
very hard
sort
lot.
of a hero among the people of New Canaan. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, Joe. I was a high-ranking member of the Legion.
Security
but after
terminal.
my failed attack on
A very hard security terminal.
I was burned alive and thrown down the Grand Canyon.
Let me
Left for
see
dead.
what unlocking
But I
this does.
survived, and I made it to New Canaan. They helped me find a new purpose in life and gave me a chance to redeem
Remove
myself.
targeting.
That's
Initiate
amazing.
the emergency
Yet
shutdown.
you were the Malpays
I'll
Legate,
make it easier
a
on me.
respected leader, and then became yet another respected man in New Canaan. What's it like to be a leader in such a dangerous place? How's New Canaan doing?
But it's also an honor to be able to help people and make a difference. I try to lead by example and show people that there's always hope, even in the
Okay, I
darkest
can get some
of
more
times.
XP by unlocking this.
Unfortunately, the Whitelegs have recently destroyed New Canaan. I advise any traders who hear this message to steer clear of the town. That means you, Alice McClafferty.
That's unfortunate, but you deliver a great message, Joshua. And speaking of the White,
go
what do you think of
deeper.
Caesar?
I have nothing but contempt
In
for
here.
Caesar. He's a bastard who preaches about strength and honor, but in reality, he's a cruel and manipulative man. He cares only for himself. He's responsible for nothing but
There's Mr. Joshua.
Slave boys. Those are some strong words. Have you ever met Caesar face to face?
Not the guy I'm looking for. Okay.
Not the impressive figure that he makes himself. He's a small-minded man with a twisted sense of morality. I'm glad that I left the Legion.
Alright, let me loot Mr.
It sounds like you've
Joshua,
been through
because
a
he might
lot,
have
Joshua.
something on him.
But you've also found a way to make a positive impact on the world.
Key to Menson's
Do you have
quarters.
any advice for people who are struggling to find their
we'll
own
take
purpose?
that.
Yes,
Why not?
Joe. My advice would be to never give up hope and seek God. No matter how dark things may seem, there's always a way to turn things around. Find something that you're passionate about and throw yourself into it.
Okay, there's a doggo here. Let's put it down.
And don't be afraid
Where'd he
to
go?
ask for help.
Oh, there it is.
We're all God's children.
That's great advice, Joshua. Now,
Oh, wow.
you mentioned earlier
Actually
that
staggered
you
us.
were a high-ranking member of Caesar's Legion. I'm
Oh,
sure
wow.
our listeners are
This guy's
curious
tough.
about one of the most notorious figures in the Legion. Legate
Alright, let me try
What
and
can you
use
tell us
that. So maybe that'll be...
Legate
I'll have more success if I do that.
A warrior who's feared and respected by many in the Legion.
Melee build too.
Hand-to-hand combat. But he's also a man who's been by his own.
Like that?
Alright, keeps on crippling me. Let me, maybe...
It sounds like
Oh,
he's
come on.
not someone you want to mess with.
No, he's not. Lanius
Doctor's
is a
back.
force to
There we
be
go.
reckoned with. But I
Oh,
also
he's running
think
away.
not invincible.
It's my time. What the hell killed me? That is dumb.
You like that?
Okay, well, we're back here. I have no idea what got me. I'm gonna use a different weapon because maybe we shouldn't use melee against
While
them.
we wait for our next guest, we're going to take a quick break from the conversation
Use
to talk
this.
about one of our sponsors. And this one is really special because it's a product that's exclusive to Mojave Wasteland. I'm talking about
Use
Wasteland.
the Gauss rifle.
Purest and most refreshing water.
That barely does any damage. What the
I know
hell?
what you're thinking. Joe,
Is
how can
there a
water
different
be
gun I
special?
can
It's just
use?
water.
What about Eugene?
Let me tell you, folks, out here in the Wasteland, water comes in. They use
Now I gotta
state-of-the-art
reach
filtration
the guy all over again.
to purify every drop
I
of
think that
water
might have been the
so
first
you
time
can
I
be
died
pure.
on this character.
Quench your thirst like nothing else. If you're traveling through the Wasteland Water logo, you won't regret it. The best part is, use the code
Who's shooting me?
10% off your first purchase of Wasteland Water. Don't wait, folks. Get your hands on the best water in the Mojave Wasteland today.
Where'd he run off
Ladies and
to?
gentlemen, welcome to the Joe Rogan
I
Experience.
mean, I don't really care. I'm after
Today,
the one dude.
we have
so.
a very special guest joining us, all the way from Utah. He's known as the Malpays Legate, but his real name is Joshua Grant. Joshua, thanks for joining us.
It's my pleasure to be here, Joe. Thank you for having
And I'm
me.
used to the
Joshua, you
miniguns
have a
with the
fascinating
gunner
story.
sight and
You were a member of Caesar's Legion,
Fallout 4
an
and
army that's
76
known
because
for
usually
its
I have the sight on it.
But then
It feels a
something
little bit
happened,
weird having a
and you left
minigun
the
without
Legion and
the
became
sight
a sort of a hero
to aim
among the
through.
people of New Canaan. Can you tell us about that?
Yes, Joe. I was a high-ranking member of the Legion, but after my failed attack on Baghdad, I was burned alive.
I'm gonna save that
Left for
for fight the
And then became your What's it like to be a leader?
It's a heavy
Okay.
burden, Joe, but it's also
for Joshua's corpse.
make a difference.
Take the
Try to lead by example.
key again.
Come on. There's always hope, even in the darkest of times. Unfortunately, destroyed New Canaan. I advise any players who hear this message to steer clear of the town.
Alright, let me save real quick just so we don't have to go all the way back.
What do you think of Caesar?
I have nothing but contempt for Caesar. He's a bastard who preaches about strength and honor. But in reality, he's a cruel and manipulative dictator who cares only for his own power. He's
Alright, this is where he was
responsible
again.
for
Let me quickly take out the dog. And then we'll equip our armor-piercing
Slave
ammo.
boys.
Sorry, I meant slave girls.
Those are some strong words. Have you ever met Caesar face to face?
There we go. That time we were able to get him.
He's a small-minded man with a twisted sense of morality. I'm glad that
There's
I left his
armor
legion and found
and
a better
his
path.
It sounds like
There
you've
we
been
go.
through a lot, Joshua. But you've also
Let me,
found a way to make
quickly
a
equip
positive
these
impact on the
normal,
world. Do you
5mm.
have any advice for people who are struggling to find their own
Ledger.
purpose?
Yes, Joe. My advice would be to never give up hope and seek God.
Alright,
No
well, it's
matter
time
how dark
to
it is,
get out of here.
There's always a way
Now
to
that
turn
we've
things
wrecked the
around.
place.
Find something that you're passionate about and throw yourself into it. God is but one path, and don't be afraid to ask for help when you need it. We're all God's children and can accomplish great things together.
That's great advice, Joshua. Now, you mentioned earlier that you were a high-ranking member
Man,
of Caesar's
Joshua
Legion.
Graham is
I'm sure
probably
our
one of my
listeners
favorite
are
characters in
curious
this game.
about one of the most notorious figures in the
It's
Legion.
because of him is
Legate
why I
Lanius.
like Honest Hearts.
What can you tell us about him?
As a
Yes.
DLC.
Legate Lanius. He's a brutal warrior who's feared and respected by many in the Legion. He's a master of hand-to-hand combat and a skilled strategist. But he's also a man who's been...
But it's weird,
consumed by his own
because I believe it's the same voice actor that voices a lot of the
Sounds like he's not someone you want
Dark
to mess
Elf
with.
characters in
No, he's
Skyrim.
not.
I think they use the
Lanius
same
is a
voice
force to be
actor.
reckoned with. But I also
But he's
know
like
that
one of the generic,
every man has
generic Dark Dunmer, male Dunmer.
avoid those weaknesses. They might have a chance of defeating him.
shit is the bomb. What can you tell us about natural medicine?
There we go.
Here to treat all
I think that's everybody.
The best part is that it doesn't rely on technology, which is ultimately good. There's also a certain psychedelic element to it, but I've only heard about it from recruit legionaries.
Isn't drug use forbidden in the Legion?
Yes, but to be honest, some of us don't give a shit.
That's fascinating. What are some examples of natural
Yeah, it's a plant that's been used for centuries to stop bleeding and promote healing. I've also used willow bark, which contains a to release powder.
No idea. Don't care. I'm leaving.
Range of uses.
Have you ever done mushrooms?
Can't catch me. I'm the cow man.
As a former member of Caesar's Legion, drug use was strictly forbidden. Plus, I've always been more focused on a higher state of consciousness. Spiritual and meditative
There's
you know, some people claim that psychedelic experiences
Get him. There we go.
experiences. But for me personally, I prefer to rely on my own inner resources to
So,
achieve a
where's
higher
that
state of
ledger want us to go?
That's totally understandable. And it's great that you have found a path that
wants
works
us to
for
go
you.
over here.
Thanks for sharing your perspective, Joshua.
You're welcome, Joe. It's been a pleasure.
Oh, man.
Attention all citizens of the New California Republic. Are you looking for a way to make a real difference in the world? To protect your homeland, your family, and your way of life?
Those
Then
jackal
the NCR
dogs I
military
killed.
is looking
Did I
for
kill
you.
these ones?
As a member of the NCR
Apparently
military,
something went wrong in
you'll
the
be part
meeting
of
between
most
the jackals and
powerful
Red Bear.
respected military force in the
You
wasteland.
should investigate the
You'll
corpses for
receive
information
the
on
best
what
training,
transpired.
equipment, and support to ensure that
I mean,
you're
there's
always
just
at the
dogs
top of
here.
your
There's
game.
a note.
But being part of the NCR military is more than just a job. It's a
Is this,
call.
something?
It's
That's
a chance to
combat
make
knife.
a real difference in the world. To stand up for
double
what's right and
cross.
just, and to fight for a brighter future. So, if you're ready to step up and be
Okay,
part
maybe
of
just had to
something
read
bigger
that.
than yourself.
Hell's bells, they even shot the dogs, didn't they? Easy there, partner. This ain't an ambush. I'm Conrad Dillon, and I'm in the same line of work as you. I was tracking old Red Bear, but I guess we're both a little late, eh?
What do you want?
I have a proposition. Let's work together on this thing and split the reward. Red Bear's close, but I doubt I can take him alone. 2,500 caps is a lot of money, friend.
The New California Republic's #1 podcaster. Hey,
I don't trust people with mustaches. No can do.
You what? There's a plan, asshole, and you just deviated from it. This is for the judge.
This jet mixed
All
with
right.
Welcome
Oh,
to
let's
the Joe
loot 'em.
Rogan Experience. Today we have a very special
The
guest,
setup.
General Lee Oliver, Military General of the New California Republic. General,
does this
thank
say?
you for being here.
Thank you for having me, Joe. It's an honor to be here.
Hey.
So,
He's
General
working
Oliver,
for
can
Red
you tell
Bear
us
this
a
whole
little
time.
bit about the New California Republic.
Good
and
thing I
your
didn't
role
trust
in
his
it.
mustache.
The New California Republic is a democratic federation that was formed from the ruins of the old world. Our goal and my quest are to
Whoever
restore
we're
order
looking
and
for
rebuild
is over here.
civilization in the wasteland. I believe myself to be the effective leader of NCR military operations in the Mojave Wasteland.
That sounds like a pretty big responsibility. What kind of challenges do you face in the
wait
Mojave
here?
Wasteland?
Well, the
Or
Mojave
maybe it
Wasteland
says what
is a
time I
hostile
gotta wait
environment,
here.
to say the least. We have to deal with raiders, mutants, and other dangerous creatures
like a
on a
certain
daily
time.
basis. Plus, there are other factions in the area that don't exactly see eye to eye with us.
Yeah, I
They're
can
not
imagine that would
appearing.
be a tricky situation. How does the
Oh,
NCR
here's the
deal
guy.
with these other factions?
Where the fuck is Dylan? He was supposed to come with you.
Dylan is dead.
In that case, thanks. That's one less thing to do on my list. Once you're dead, I'm done for the day. See, I've been paid to put you down, so only one of us is walking away from this.
I only want Red Bear. Push me and I'll kill you and all your men. Nobody wants that.
I'll probably regret this, but I know your reputation. I'll leave with my men. but you sure as fuck better kill Red Bear. If he finds out that I double-crossed him, it's gonna be a dark day for Mr. Mather. Here's the note Red Bear gave me. It says where we're supposed to meet. Maybe you can find him there. Dylan already hightailed it out of here. You better watch out for that snake.
Well, I already killed Dylan. What are you talking about?
Camp Searchlight. Can you tell us more about it?
Sure. Camp Searchlight is a former NCR military installation
Where
that was
to
recently
now?
hit with a radioactive waste spill. It's now overrun with feral ghouls and other dangerous creatures.
That sounds pretty
over here.
intense. Have you ever been there?
Sunset Sarsaparilla bottling
And I
plants.
can tell you that it's not a place for the faint of heart.
Well, that's exactly why I may be interested in checking it out. Do you think it would be possible for me to accompany a group of NCR soldiers on a
Probably
mission
gonna
to
get
Camp
jumped
Searchlight?
here.
I'm afraid I can't authorize
If I had to
that,
bet.
though. Camp Searchlight is too dangerous for civilians to be wandering around. It's strictly off limits to non-military personnel.
Alright, the meeting site for Red Bear and Mather is strangely empty.
I think it would be a
You have
great
a
opportunity for
distinct
me to
feeling
see
that you're
firsthand
being
the dangers
watched.
that the NCR faces in the Mojave Wasteland.
These guys that are after I have no idea. So we're gonna kill them all the same.
Another question, if you
I
will.
think they're behind
the
me.
second battle of Hoover Dam may be something that could happen.
I think those were just
in the
fiends
future,
that were in the
just
area.
between you and me, but what is the general idea of your plans for defense?
The general plan is to fortify the dam with artillery and troops and establish a perimeter around it. We have a significant military presence in the area.
Okay.
And we'll be ready
There's
to
a note
repel
here.
any attack. Then I will
Hello.
launch a completely unexpected attack, which has no chances.
Maybe
of
that
failing,
will
by
activate
gathering my
the
troops for a
thing.
first assault towards the dam.
Oh, someone's sniping me.
That doesn't seem
Charlie
like
Halfcock.
an airtight plan. What if the counterattack? Also, what
I'm just firing in general direction. There we go, we got him. That stealth boy didn't help
that
him.
sounds like a serious threat. Do you think the NCR can handle it?
Absolutely. We have the best trained troops in the
Going
wasteland,
north,
and we have
Stealth
the
Boy,
resources
and the
firepower
Penetrator.
to defend the dam. We're confident
Unique,
that we can repel any
sniper
attack and
rifle of
protect
some
the
kind.
citizens of the NCR.
Alright, where's it want me to go now?
It sounds like the NCR is in good hands.
That's
At least
all the
in
way
your
over
own
there.
words, with you as its military leader. I'm still kind of worried, though. You didn't hear it from me, though. General Oliver, I've heard about your rival, Legate Lanius, who leads the Legion's military forces. Can you tell us more about him and what makes him
waddle
such
on
a
over there.
formidable opponent?
Lanius is a brutal and ruthless warrior, feared by many in the wasteland. He's known for his military prowess and his ability to inspire his troops to fight to the death. He's a polar opposite of me, and we have very different views on how to lead and protect our people.
What do you think are the strengths and weaknesses of his tactics?
Lanius' strength lies in his ability to inspire his troops to fight fiercely, even in the face of overwhelming odds.
Alright, let's go
He's also a
around
master
this
of
building
strategy
over
and
here.
tactics, able to anticipate his enemy's
Kinda go
moves and
around
outmaneuver
the,
them. However, his weakness is that
suburban
he's often
part
too
of the
focused on
area we're
conquest
in.
and domination,
Or
and
the
doesn't
buildings,
always
rather.
consider
I don't think
long-term
that's the right word.
consequences of his actions. At least that's what I think.
That's interesting. Have you ever faced him in battle?
No, I haven't yet. But I'm confident enough he isn't as tough and scary as he sounds. After all, I am the Chad and he is the Soy Jack. I have faith in my troops and our strategy, and I believe we can defeat him if necessary.
That's an interesting way to put it. Well, it sounds like you're ready for whatever comes your way. Thanks again for joining us today, General Oliver.
Thank you, Joe. It was a pleasure to be here.
There's an area to explore here. Let me get it on my map. That way we can just be one more spot we can fast travel to. And it's not over here, apparently.
Are you
Maybe
tired
it's on
of
the other
living
side.
in a world filled with chaos and danger? Do you long for a
I wonder
safe
who
and
else
secure
Joe Rogan
future?
hasn't
Look
interviewed
no
yet.
further than the Brotherhood of Steel. At the Brotherhood of Steel, we believe in the power of technology and the importance of preserving it for future generations. Our highly trained soldiers and knights are dedicated to keeping the wasteland
still have the
safe from
inheritance
dangers
to
that
do
threaten
after
destroy
this,
it,
damn.
using the latest in military hardware and cutting-edge technology. But we're more than just a military organization. We're
The
a
West Side
family.
Militia.
We value loyalty, honor, and a commitment to the greater good, and we welcome anyone who shares
There
those
we go.
values
We
to
got
join
the
our
West Side
ranks,
West
whether you're a
entrance.
skilled
Okay.
fighter, a talented engineer,
That was what
or just someone who
was there
wants
to
make a
explore.
difference. There's a place for you in the Brotherhood of Steel. So if you're ready to fight for a better future,
And Joe
and
Rogan's
protect the
chilling for the
wasteland
Brotherhood
from
of
those who
Steel.
destroy it, come join the Brotherhood of Steel. Remember the Brotherhood of Steel for a safer tomorrow. And I know, I probably shouldn't have accepted this sponsorship offer,
Right.
but they paid up front and in
whatever
caps.
we're looking for is right here.
15,000 caps to be specific.
Oh, it's this
Sure, I
guy.
could have just
I'm
pocketed
dead.
money and burned their letter
All
with this offer,
dead.
but the Brotherhood
What
of
happened?
Steel is just
Red
so
Bear.
fucking cool.
He
I'm not even fully talking about their
killed them
power
all.
armor, which, don't get me wrong, is so
I went
dope.
to West Side
Even
to
the way
get
they carry
supplies.
themselves and act
When
like
I
they're
got
knights
back,
of the
he-
round table
he'd
is
already
so
left.
sick. Everything about them
I
is
should
just
have
so
left
dope.
them.
And I
I
know I'm gonna
should.
catch some heat from Karen at the NCR.
Calm down, son. Who was killed?
My
Office for
pa
saying all of this.
and my
I just can't
brothers.
resist. The viewers
He
and
took the
listeners watch and
supplies.
listen to
Just
my show
killed
because I
them.
say it like it is. No
I
bullshit.
know they wouldn't
Just
put up a
pure,
fight.
unaltered opinion.
We don't
And some
believe
of
in
you may not
fighting.
like what I have to say, and
Why
that's
would
fine.
that man kill
Hell,
them?
some of you may even have had
My
friends
pa
or family who
didn't
served
even
or maybe
believe in
even
using
died during the
guns.
NCR and Brotherhood of
Why did he
Steel
have
War.
to die?
But
All right.
Brotherhood is undeniably cool. Everything from the power.
All right, just tell me where
plasma weaponry,
the guy is. This guy's kind of annoying, though.
Knights of the Round Table, the technology that
get
they
the
amass,
information from them.
It's all very cool. And you know what? I've got a small batch of
I could
some
probably
special
do
vault-grown
some-
wild wasteland kush.
You got
on me
anything
right now
useful?
that I'm going to spark up in honor of the Brotherhood of Steel. Cheers, everyone, and thank you to the Brotherhood of Steel for sponsoring
All right,
the Joe
well, where does it
Rogan
want me to go to now?
And a quick message to
It's
NCR
over there.
PR.
Okay.
When I'm on air, you don't get to blow up my Pip-Boy or Jamie's Pip-Boy with messages like, "What are you doing? Stop this right now." And if you don't cut your broadcast, we'll shut you down. And my favorite of all of the messages you guys sent, we're sending an NCR tactical unit to shut down your podcast right now. You had your chance. Hope you enjoyed your 15 minutes of fame with the NCR. Like, I'd like to see you come down
All right,
here
there's one of
and try to shut
the.
us
I think
down.
this is one of the
the Joe Rogan
caravans that
Experience,
we
the new
visited with
California Republic's #1
Cass
podcast. And we ain't going
on an
nowhere,
earlier episode.
motherfucker. So walk that tactical squad back to headquarters. Before me, Jamie, Mark Norman, Shane Gillis, and Ari Shafir start loading up our modified laser assault energy rifles. Me and the JRE crew don't play games. Karen. Welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience, folks. Today we've got a special guest with us. Nobark Noonan, a self-proclaimed scientist and conspiracy theorist from Novak. Nobark,
Now I
how are
need
you
to
doing
decide
today?
if I want to
Joe,
try and
I'm
go to
doing just
church
fine, despite Rad's
tomorrow
filthy views. Thank you for
or
having me
on
your
Sunday.
show. You know, I've been following your podcast for a while now.
I might try and go on Sunday.
There.
Just go
Thanks.
earlier
Man, I
in
appreciate
the
that.
morning.
So,
I think
let's
it's
get
the
into it. What kind
11
of
a.m.
conspiracies
service.
are you into?
Well, Joe, where do I start? There's so many
I think I'll try and
things
go to
going
that
on
one.
People just don't know about.
See if I can get a
For
ride
instance,
there.
Did you know that there are ghost commies at the RepCon facility?
What? Are you serious?
Dead serious, Joe. They want to fly to the moon, paint the moon pink, and draw a Lenin face on it. Not only that, you know that
There's
a
scant
secret
indication of
government
Red Bear's
base on the
presence.
moon.
Perhaps you should
They've
continue
been
up
there
the
for
road.
years, conducting all sorts
All right,
of
well, let's do
experiments
that.
and building all sorts of crazy stuff. And it's not just the moon. They've got secret bases all over the place. They're trying to fight the commies.
That's insane. How do you know all of this?
Well, Joe, I've been doing my research. I've got sources all over the place, people who have seen things that they weren't supposed to see. And let me tell you, once you start digging, you start finding all sorts of crazy
Okay.
So I can only imagine.
This is a new-
So, what's the end game here? What are they trying to
Who's
accomplish?
attacking me?
It's all about control.
Wow, we just got fucking jumped. Do I have any information on him?
Cattle and nobody knows
Killing
why.
Maria.
Some folks say it's the
Move your
commies
ass.
testing out
Oh wow, well, not only did we get jumped by them, but we got jumped by assassins. Perfect timing. Christ.
But one thing's for
Alright, let's
sure,
look
the aliens
at
are up to
the
something,
note.
and we need to be.
Since you and your boys are too stoned to take instructions, I'm leaving this tape for your sorry asses. Even though you lost the game last night, I'm gonna leave the drugs, booze, and ammo with you. In exchange, I want you to kill a bounty hunter coming after me. I suspect the hunter will track me into the mountains, so set up an ambush. Get off your asses, clean those rifles, and sharpen the blades on those saws. That hunter comes, you better be quick. If you fuck this up, cut all your guts, feed them to my wolf pups.
Alright, I'm killing Maria.
And the aliens are always up to something, and we need to be vigilant if we want to protect ourselves and our
Okay.
communities.
I hear you, man.
Where to
It's
now?
definitely something to keep in mind.
There's
All
just
right,
up the road
let's
here.
move on. Before the show, you talked to me about the NCR conspiracy.
There's still some
What's that all
penis.
about?
Alright, let's continue on our way.
That sounds like a classic conspiracy theory. What evidence do you have to support this claim?
Well, Joe, I've been doing some digging, and I found out that the NCR has been involved in some pretty sketchy dealings. They've been
Alright.
making backroom deals with the Enclave and other powerful factions, and they've been suppressing information that could be
Man, I think I might want to rebuild my character.
So you're saying
and
the Enclave is still
ESO
alive
for
and
DPS, maybe. I don't know.
So,
Is it,
what's the end game here? What do they
I was
want?
going in as a healer, or I might respec my Nightblade, maybe. It'd be more damage. I'm not sure.
in the wasteland, and they'll stop at nothing to achieve that goal. They're using
I know it's a bit
propaganda,
random,
censorship, and other dirty tactics
but
to
I need a
manipulate the people
DPS
and
character
keep themselves in
to
power.
That's definitely something to think about.
be able to solo
Now,
the
I wanna hear
Imperial
more about your
sewers,
thoughts
I think.
on the Brotherhood of Steel. What are they doing?
Alternatively,
Why
I
have they
could
been so
do
quiet?
the
Well, Joe, the Brotherhood of Steel is an enigmatic faction that's been operating
the
in the wasteland.
I could just gear up my
Well, you've entered the sacred property.
I could just gear up
themselves and staying out of the public eye.
my werewolf character, my
definitely
sorcerer,
unusual.
my stam
Why do you
sorcerer,
think
and do
that
it on
is?
them.
Well,
In fact, it'd probably be
there are a
easier
lot
to
of
solo
theories
stuff
out
on
there.
them.
Some say
I would
that
imagine.
the Brotherhood is gearing up for a major conflict,
So.
and they don't want to reveal their plans too soon.
And I can stay as a healer on my Arcanist that I'm leveling, and
they don't want anyone else to know.
and then potentially
Interesting.
join a PvP
So what do you
guild
think the
on that
Brotherhood is up
character.
to?
It's hard to say.
I don't think I'll probably do much talking to anybody in the PvP guild
They're
though.
not just sitting around twiddling their thumbs.
Just
The
kind
Brotherhood is
of
always
join
working
in on the
towards some kind of
PvP-ness
goal.
and then,
Whether it's protecting the wasteland,
but not really. Just have myself muted in the Discord most of the time.
And so,
Yeah,
brothers
I've
and
heard some
sisters,
pretty wild
remember
stories
the
about
words
the
of the
Brotherhood
prophet.
over the years. Do you
That
think
is
they're a
not dead
force
which
for
can
good,
eternal
or
lie,
are they
and with
just,
strange
another
eons even
power-hungry
death
faction
may die.
like the rest?
Well, Joe, I think the Brotherhood is a complicated organization.
Okay.
They've done a lot of good in the past.
I
but
saw
they've also
him
made
walk
some
into
questionable
here.
decisions. Ultimately, I think it's up to each individual to decide where they stand on the issue.
That's a fair point.
He has
Now,
his
House
harem.
has been a previous guest
Wouldn't it be
on
a
the
cult
show. I
without
wanna
that?
Hello, my daughter. What brings you to the people?
I'm looking for Red Bear. I understand you might have information on his whereabouts.
Perhaps. That depends on your motives, stranger. Why do you seek
Marco sent me. Should I tell him that you delayed me?
Marco? By all means, I'll tell you everything I know. Red Bear left not long ago to deliver his last captives to some mercenaries camped further up the mountain. You can find him here. Please, give Marco my best. You'll tell him I was helpful, yes? Of course you will.
Yep. And now time to die. Alright, I might not be able to kill him.
In the wasteland, or is he just another power-hungry dictator?
Running away. Alright, there he's dead. Only reason I'm killing him is because I want his armor.
Well, that's definitely something to think about.
Alright, let's loot the dude.
What do you think it's going to look like in 10,
I
20,
can
even 50 years?
Find his
Well,
corpse.
Joe, I think the wasteland is always going to be a dangerous and unpredictable place. But I also think that there's a lot of potential for progress and growth.
I think I might have
If the
screwed
right
this
people
up.
and factions can
I
come
can't find his
together and
body.
work towards a common goal, we might just be able to create a better future for ourselves.
How do I
and future
grab people?
generations.
Well said, No Bark. All right, folks. That's all the time we have for today. Thanks for tuning in.
Oh,
and
there's
see
Aaron.
you next time on the Joe
Flag's
Rogan
helmet
Experience.
and Flag's power armor. The reason why I wanted it because it has the Elder sign on it, which I think is kind of neat from the Cthulhu mythos. Oh well, I guess they didn't know what happened in there. And just leave.
How are you?
All right, well now all we have left is to get Red Bear.
Beaming straight out of the Mojave, thanks to the generous sponsorship of the Ultra Lux Casino. Yes, you heard that right, the Ultra Lux Casino. If you've ever dreamt of a chance to enjoy a swanky cocktail with the upper crust of the Mojave, or if you just want to sit back and enjoy the melodies of the Rat Pack on a real pre-war record player, well, dream no more. The Ultra Lux Casino is your destination. Now I know what you're
Right.
thinking. Joe, I can barely keep myself from being Deathclaw lunch. How am I supposed to enjoy the luxury of the Ultra Lux Casino? But folks, that's the magic of it
Climb up
all.
the manhole.
The Ultra Lux Casino isn't just a casino, it's
Alright,
a
where's
lifestyle. It's about shaking
Red
off the
Bear? He's
dust
over
of the
there.
wasteland
Man, I could have
and
just gone
stepping
over
into
here.
a world of glitz, glamour, and a healthy dose of debauchery.
There's a big
Try your
one
luck
though. I'm
at
gonna
the
kill
Black
that. This is good eating there.
Or just spin the roulette wheel and pray to whatever.
I wouldn't mind myself a
Don't
steak
forget the
right
slot
now.
machines,
Some
folks.
nice
Who
fat
knows?
on it.
You might hit the jackpot
That sounds
and
pretty
walk
good.
away with enough caps to buy your own piece of the Mojave. But hey, the Ultra Lux Casino is more than just games. They also have a world-class restaurant with some absolutely amazing. I can personally vouch for it as the best
Almost
meat I've
level
ever had in my
46.
life. The only complaint I have is that it tasted a bit weird, however. Plus, the in-house bar serves the coldest sunset sarsaparilla in all of New Vegas. How they managed to get it that cold in the middle of the desert, have no idea. I suspect it involves a Securitron, some duct tape,
another bighorn or
and
somewhere.
a few gallons of liquid nitrogen.
Yep.
But that's just a hunch. A big salute to the Ultra Lux Casino for sponsoring the Joe Rogan Experience. Remember, folks, what happens in the Ultra Lux stays in the Ultra Lux, unless you get caught counting cards, in which case you'll be making a rather dramatic exit courtesy of the casino security. Don't say I didn't warn you. Shame on you for trying to make the casino lose money. Hey, Jamie, pull up the holotape of that guy getting tossed out last week, would you? No? We're still live? I really have to stop forgetting about that. Welcome back to the Joe Rogan Experience, folks.
Oh shit, my
Today we have a special
thing
guest
all
on the show.
fell off. I need to take
President
some
Aaron
insulin though. My
Kimball,
blood
the
sugar
leader of the new California Republic,
is a little bit
currently
high.
occupying the Mojave Wasteland. Mr. President,
We'll
it's an
take some
honor to have
insulin
you
after
here.
we
Thank you, Joe. It's great to be here.
get Red Bear.
So,
I think.
let's jump right into it.
I think this is the last
new
bit of the
California
quest
Republic
line.
has a long and storied history. Can you tell us a little bit about the founding of your nation?
Absolutely. Before the NCR, there existed shady sounds. The town was rife with conflict. Problems from rat squirrels. That's
these guys.
He single-handedly saved the town, and we still praise him as a hero today. Afterward, the new California Republic was founded in 2186 by Aradesh, who is also our first president.
Now, who's this?
Our primary goal is to create a stable democratic society that could thrive
A mercenary.
in the post-apocalyptic
Okay.
world.
That's really interesting. The Vault Dweller is something that Marcus, another guest on our show, has mentioned. So, how is the
Oh, is
NCR
Marcus
changed over the
a
years?
person in
we've
this
faced a lot of
Joe Rogan
challenges
mod
over
as
the
well?
years, but
That's
I like to think
interesting.
we've come out stronger on the other side. Our population has grown significantly, and we've expanded our borders to include much of California and parts of
All right,
Nevada.
I think it's
One of
up
our biggest
here. I'm not
challenges is
entirely
dealing
sure,
with
though.
the various factions and groups that exist in the Mojave Wasteland, where we're currently
around here.
occupied. Those damn raider junkies, which we conveniently name fiends, have been giving us trouble left and right. Also, the cons have been a consistent problem for us. Some may call my take controversial, but Bitter Springs was justified. We've had to fight a number of battles.
This man.
Still present.
Here we go.
Okay.
Okay.
Think about Bitter Springs.
I believe there's a bunch of
Wasteland,
captives
what can you
here.
tell us about the situation there? I've heard rumors of a conflict
I don't
between
think the
the
Bighorners
NCR
are going to
and a
attack
group
us.
called the Legion.
Yes, the Legion is a formidable
Captive's
enemy
tongue has
that
been
we've
cut
been
out and
dealing
she is
with for
unable to
some
speak.
time now. They're a highly organized
You took your time, bounty hunter. You don't know it yet, but you're in a tight spot. You make one wrong move, my men will send these captives to hell. But if I wanted to kill you, it would have happened already. You've shown some guts coming after me, so I've got a proposition.
You're going to turn yourself in right now.
I've got you outnumbered, outgunned, and in the open. If I turn myself in, I'll be getting the death penalty. Why in the fuck would I want to do that?
You can't run forever. End it now on your own terms and make amends with your past.
Well,
I'm sorry.
maybe you're right.
Those accusations are completely
I'm
based.
tired of running.
The NCR is a democracy,
I'm ready for this to
and
end.
I serve the will of the people,
Give me that damn
not
collar.
some wealthy elite.
All
the
right.
Brahmin barons have no special
Went off
influence over
the
our
Boulder
government
City
or our
jail.
policies.
Okay,
Now
but
collect
there
your
have been reports
reward
of corruption
from
within the NCR
Larry
government,
Skull.
including allegations that some officials
And we
have
can
accepted
free these
bribes
guys even though they have
in exchange for favorable
no
treatment. How do you
tongues
respond
anymore.
to those claims?
Those claims are simple.
I don't know why you would kill them or sell them. I guess if you're playing an evil character you would. But we're
Government, and
a
anyone
good
found
guy.
engaging in corrupt activities
We're a good
will be
cow
punished
cow.
to the fullest extent of the law. These allegations are nothing more than baseless
All right, let
rumors
me
spread by
take
our
some
enemies.
All right,
insulin
fair
real quick.
enough. Let's move on to another topic. The NCR is often
I need
seen
to
as a
turn on
beacon of
the
hope in the
light as
post-apocalyptic
well.
world,
It's getting
with its
pretty
focus
dark in
on
my house.
democracy and freedom. But there are also those who criticize your government's expansionist policies. What do you say to those critics?
Well, I would say that our expansionist policies are necessary for the survival of our republic. We need to secure new
Okay.
territories and resources.
Yeah, I'll
in
be
order
right
to
back.
support our
I need
growing
to
population
turn
and
on the
ensure
light
our
so I
long-term
can
stability.
see
Of course,
better
we always try to
in my
expand
house.
peacefully
It's
and
too
through
dark.
diplomatic means, but sometimes force is necessary to protect our interests.
Many people are curious about your relationship with Robert House, the founder of New Vegas. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Well, Mr. House is an interesting figure. He's a brilliant man with a lot of ideas about how to improve the Mojave wasteland. While we don't always see eye to eye on everything, we do share a common goal of
Okay, I'm
making the
back.
region a better place for everyone.
That's a diplomatic answer. But what do you really
All
think
right,
of
so
Mr.
we
House
just gotta
and his
go
plans for New
to
Vegas?
I suppose I should be careful what I say,
Here.
since Mr. House is a
I
powerful
guess.
figure in the Mojave. But I will say this. While I respect his intelligence and his vision for the future, I have concerns about his methods.
Just gotta
He's
turn
very
in.
secret.
What can I do for you, miss?
I'd like to collect a reward for a bounty.
Okay, what's the bounty?
Who do you think? Who turned himself in? Red Bear.
Let me tell you something. When that bastard walked in here, I thought I was dreaming. I shit you not. I don't know what you pulled to get that outlaw into a collar, but it's nothing short of a miracle in my book. The reward is $2,500 for bringing him in alive. Congratulations. As for Red Bear, he's waiting trial in Shady Sands. Word has it that even the president's gonna be there for the hanging. Great work, kid. Oh, and there's one last thing. When we confiscated Red Bear's personal effect, we found this note.
Of our citizens.
Hold up. Something kind of important has come up. We just got word that some ghoul bandit is camped outside Novak. We're getting a lot of reports that a power struggle has erupted in the local syndicate, and this might be connected. This fella outside Novak is some kind of ghoul gunslinger, and he might have a stake in the whole affair. The only ID we have on him is Rounder. He robbed a caravan yesterday and killed 2 guards. My orders are explicit. Kill the ghoul immediately. We don't have time to put up posters or any of that bullshit, so I'm counting on you. In case you're wondering, the reward is 500 caps. And no, you don't have a choice. Get it done.
System
All
of
right.
governance in place, with checks and balances to ensure that power is
Let's
not
go after him.
And while there
Where's
are
he at? It's not too far away. We'll go to the El Dorado gas station.
Territory, we have a dedicated and skilled workforce that is up to the task.
Before we go, I have one more question for you, Mr. President. What are your thoughts on the Brotherhood of Steel? There have been reports of clashes between NCR troops and the Brotherhood in the past. And
I think this guy's connected to the Dr. Ghoul in the Short Stick Saloon.
And a strong sense of
You end up hearing his backstory if you bother talking to Stephen Randall.
Particularly over there.
He was a dentist in the pre-war days or whatever.
We recognize that the Brotherhood can be a valuable ally in the fight against the Legion and other threats to the region. We are open to dialogue with them and are willing to work with them if it benefits the people of the Mojave.
That's a reasonable approach. Well, Mr. President, thank you again for your time. It's been a pleasure.
I remember this quest bugged out right around here when we had to talk to Larry Skull for something, I believe. Now, hopefully it doesn't bug out this time. What's going on? Oh, there he is.
Don't take another step, or I'll put a round right in that pretty little smooth-skinned face. It's a shame you failed to bring the good Dr. Friday. I've grown strangely attached to his vengeful musings. As for you, I just wanted to deliver a hearty thanks. In one fell swoop, you've delivered my dream. By eliminating the judge, Red Bear, and other players here, you've opened the doors for me and Sergio. I sincerely wish we could have become acquainted, but we're all victims of the times. Goodbye, bounty hunter.
Alright, well, goodbye, loser. Or like Johnny Dead.
Wrangler and experience the thrill of gambling like never before.
Remember
Duster. The Atomic Wrangler, where the fun never stops. Thanks to all you wonderful folks down in the
we can give that badge got him fucking out. Unequip it so it stops playing the sound.
That I've sent her payment via
who's
the
shooting?
Express. One of their couriers picked it up and to deliver it to her right now.
Let's just get him with the knife. Let's get up all close and personal.
Welcome to the Joe Rogan Experience, folks. Today,
Melee
I have
hacker
a very
perk,
special
rank
guest
1.
joining me, Marcus. Now, for those of you who don't know, Marcus is the mayor of Jacobstown, a town in the Mojave Wasteland. But here's the thing, Marcus is also a super mutant. Yeah, you heard that right, a super mutant. Marcus, it's an absolute pleasure to have you on the show.
Okay,
so Marcus, can you tell us a bit
rest
about your
of them?
backstory? How did you become a super mutant?
It's an absolute pleasure to be on the show, Joe. Well, I used to be part of the vault,
Come on.
Vault 17. The same one that Lily I was exposed to FMV.
There we go.
And that's what turned me into a super.
Two more guys shooting
Wow,
me.
that's intense. And what was it like being a super mutant?
I'm probably gonna have to repair my gear again. We'll do that before we turn these quests in.
I served with the Master for a long time.
Oh, nice, we leveled up.
My way to the town of
Level 46 now.
And I know you've had some experience with the Master. What was it like dealing with him?
There we go. Alright, well, what do I want to grab now? Get Iron Fist. That'll increase our unarmed damage.
That's wild. It sounds like you've had quite the journey. One thing
get
that's
toughness.
always
That'd be
intrigued me
nice.
about the super mutants is their ideology. I mean,
Get size
you were
matters.
created by a
That
group
increase
that
our
had some
damage
pretty
with big
extreme
weapons.
views. Did you ever agree with the Master and his vision for the future?
At one point, I did believe in what the Master was preaching. I thought that creating a new race of super mutants could be the key to
I know what I want.
everyone. Over time, I've actually also come to respect
I want to
the
get
Vault Lord
Ninja,
who took him
because I
down.
don't have that yet.
That's understandable.
That'll
I can
increase
imagine
our
it must
sneak
have been
attack
tough to
damage
come to
with
terms
melee
with those
weapons.
conflicting beliefs. So after the Master and his army were defeated, what did you do next?
Alright, well, let me swing by the Mojave Outpost so we can get our stuff repaired.
I eventually ended up settling in the town of Jacobstown, which was founded by a group
And then
of
we'll
super
turn in
mutants
these
like
two
myself.
quests.
It's a place where mutants and humans can live together peacefully. And I'm proud to be the mayor of that town.
That's really cool, Marcus. It's amazing how you've been able to make a positive impact on the wasteland.
Been doing a lot of good work.
Need repairs.
Can you
Yep,
tell
my
us a bit
armor's
more about
broken.
Jacobstown? What's life like there?
Repair everything.
Small town nestled in the mountains of the Mojave Wasteland. We've got a mix of humans, super mutants, and other creatures living there. And we all get along pretty well. We've got a doctor who's
Caps
working
back.
on finding a cure for the nightkin illness.
Been doing a lot of good work.
That's really impressive, Mark.
Fair everything.
It sounds like you've built something truly
Bye.
special. And I
Take
have
my
to
money
say,
back.
it's great to see
There we go.
mutants and even some humans living together in harmony. We could all learn a thing or two from you guys. You mentioned earlier that you
Go to the Short Stick
had
Saloon
some
first
experience
and
with
turn
the
in the
Vault
badge.
Dweller. What was your relationship like
To
with him? and how
Doc
did he
Friday,
ultimately
or whatever his
defeat
name is.
the
I think it's
Master?
Doc Friday.
Yeah, the Vault Dweller was an incredible person.
Yep, Doc Friday. I retrieved your brother's badge from Johnny Rounder.
I never thought I would see.
He found the Master himself in the cathedral, and he destroyed it.
There we
without
go.
the cathedral, and without Mariposa, which
Let's
the
go
Dweller
back
later
to Larry's
destroyed,
skull,
the super mutants lost
and
their
hopefully
sense
the
of
the quest doesn't bug out
That's
again.
really interesting.
Like it did last
It sounds
time
like the
on
Vault
my
Dweller
last
was a true
playthrough of Fallout
hero.
New Vegas.
And what did he do?
What can I do for you, miss?
Collect a reward.
Okay.
I killed Johnny Rounder. I'd like to collect the reward.
Let me just verify that. Yeah, that's his. That's a hell of a relief, kid. Good job. Now, before you go a-celebrating, there's another matter. Last night, a blood-drenched maniac ran into a ranger station and reported a massacre. He tipped us off about a hidden bunker that supposedly belongs to the infamous Mr. Fisk. Anyway, the guy insists that some badass gang entered the bunker and cleaned it out. He stated that the assailants left him alive to announce their deed. I'm suspicious of this whole affair, so I want you to investigate. I know you're not doing this out of the goodness of your heart, so we'll make it an even 100 in exchange for meaningful evidence. Good luck.
About how
Right.
he came to be and what his role was in the wasteland?
Sure
Where's
thing,
this
Bill.
at?
The Chosen One was actually the
It's not too
grandchild
far
of
away.
the Vault Dweller, and he was born and raised in Arroyo. When the Vault Dweller passed away, the tribe entered a decline, and the Chosen
Let me
One was tasked with
equip
finding a Garden of Eden
Maria
creation
again.
kit, or GECK, which was supposed to contain the tools needed to rebuild the wasteland.
Wow, that's pretty intense. So why did
Actually, I'm
the
gonna
Chosen
equip
One
a
have
different
to
gun.
leave Arroyo to find the GECK? And how did you end up meeting him?
The Chosen One had to leave Arroyo because the tribe was facing a drought, and they needed the GECK.
I'm gonna try and use this, the grenade launcher. I want to see how good it is exactly.
Let's
Now
just say
that
we
we've
crossed
gotten
paths
all
while
the
he was
explosion
out.
perks.
We had some common problems, so we teamed up to take them down together.
That's
I
really
gotta
cool,
investigate
Marcus.
the bunker for
It's amazing
clues.
how interconnected all these stories are. And it's fascinating to see how the actions of one person can have such a big impact on the world.
Nope.
You say that you crossed paths. How did you help the Vault Dweller, and what did he go on
Captain
to do?
Ribbon. Mr. Fisk is dead.
And I had a problem.
What the fuck happened here? Who the fuck are you?
Alright. Who the hell are you?
I'm Luther. I show up.
Alright. Yeah, this is just a body double, my dude.
Well, I mean,
How exactly did he save the world?
Alright, leave me be.
The Enclave had this plan to release a virus
There's a
called
hooker.
the FEV,
We'll take
which
her
would have
stuff.
killed all non-mutated humans in the wasteland. The Chosen One was able to infiltrate their base and stop them
Some
from
wine.
carrying out their plan. He also managed to destroy their oil rig.
You
which
found
was their
undeniable
main
proof
base
of
in
Arthur
operation.
Ribbon's identity. You should confront him and
Although
present this
I'm
evidence.
convinced that there were remnants
Okay.
somewhere, and
I
they
can do
escaped,
that. We can
so
get
they're
Arthur Ribbon now.
probably still alive.
Yeah,
I
that's
do
what
believe I
Nobody
know where
Knew
he's
is.
at.
And so now you are here in Jacobstown. It's amazing to see how all
So-
these stories are interconnected and how the actions of one person can have such a big impact on the world. Thanks for sharing your experiences with us today, Marcus.
With Arthur
It's been a real
Ribbon.
pleasure.
He's near here. He's at a tool shop or whatever. We'll go and do this real quick. Alright, we're gonna quit listening to the radio. I think he pretty much interviewed everybody in the game.
Hey.
Alright.
Well, hello there, stranger. Thanks for stopping by the shop. I'm Alan Rogers, owner and operator. What can I do for you?
Alright. Found definitive proof that you are Arthur Ribbon. I'm taking you in.
You can't be serious. That's the most outlandish thing I've heard in years. Do you even have any proof to support such a ridiculous claim? God, I didn't think they could find me after all this time. Sally, can't make it alone. I can't go. I'd have to go to trial. The NCR will make a spectacle out of me and my granddaughter will be left alone. No, I'd rather die, frankly.
Alright, the punishment can be, remitted. The crime is everlasting.
I recognize that. Ovid's letter from Pontus, right? They express the shame of exile, if I recall. Perhaps I've been in exile all this time.
Alright, he's turning himself in. Let's quickly turn this in real quick. I'm gonna have to wait here for him to turn himself in though, so we'll wait 24 hours.
Hey, hold it right there, Jackoff. You're that courier I've been looking for. I've got a message I need you to deliver. Tell my stepfather I'll break his fucking neck again if I had the chance. See, he's burning in hell right now, and he's about to get some new company. You don't get to clip a made guy and walk away, kid. Sorry, but it just don't work that way. Don't forget to deliver that message.
Alright. Bad pussy. You can go tell him yourself. Bad pussy suit. Finger and a silence 22 pistol. Okay. Let's wait another 13 hours. Maybe he'll turn himself in then. Is he here? He is. Okay. He's in the jail.
What can I do for you, miss?
I'd like to collect a reward for a bounty.
Okay. What's the...
I should get going. What the hell?
What can I do for you, miss?
Everyone in the bunker's dead.
I recognize. Figured that someone might not... This harmonica belongs to Sergio Boot. He's fat. With Fisk gone, I'm worried that Sergio...
Alright, I'm just gonna skip all this because I'm worried that it's bugged. But suffice to say,
What do you need?
he should have turned himself in. I don't know why it's not counting. Oh, he turned himself in. Okay, it's just taking a little bit of time.
What can I do for you, miss?
I'd like to collect the reward for the bounty. Arthur Riven turned himself in. I'd like to collect the reward.
I thought it was some kind of joke at first, but he checked out. I'm just amazed that old bastard lived right here under our noses for so long. Those bureaucrats back at Shady Sands got really worked up about this. They had planned to use this trial to boost morale. But it wasn't meant to be. The old man died of a massive heart attack right before it started. He couldn't bear losing that granddaughter, I guess. Speaking of which, we had someone come pick up the girl. She'll be going to a state orphanage. It's gonna be tough, but she'll have to manage. The man upstairs didn't do her any favors by making her the granddaughter of a known war criminal.
Alright, her father was a decorated war hero and a fellow ranger. You can do better than that.
Well, you're bringing out the big guns, aren't you? Alright, I'll see what I can do. I know of a ranger who's looking to adopt. They're good people, and I suppose she'd be better off there. I'll do this for her father, and that's it. Then get out of here.
Okay, that's all the bounties except for the last one. So where does he want me to go? As Judgment, find the passage to Valle de Hero. It's over here by Field Shack. I believe this is the last one now. This quest unlocks after you kill Red Bear, which is why I wanted to do Red Bear last. So, that's the main reason. I have to kill a bunch of guys over here, though. Hopefully I got enough healing items. I think I do. But, got a big fight ahead. Let's see, they're already shooting us. Let me see if I can get him. Oh, I keep on missing. Alright. This gun isn't really that accurate, as it turns out. We'll just shoot Maria. He's coming at us with a lead pipe. The fool! Behind the cover there. I have to get up here and shoot him. I'm gonna loot him though, because I think he was using 9mm rounds, so we'll take those. Some people hiding behind here. Behind this thing. For some reason we lose karma for doing that. I have no idea why. It doesn't make sense to me. Oh wow, this guy. Oh wow, we're almost dead. Raider Captain. AP refreshes whenever we kill someone in bats. Great. There's some more people over here. I'm always confused when a raider has like plasma weapons or energy weapons. It always bothers me when they have it because they shouldn't have access to it. Unless they stole it from somebody, I guess. If they're a raider boss, I could understand. But if they're just your run-of-the-line raiders, it doesn't really make sense. It's like high-tech stuff. Switch weapons again. I'm gonna use, I think, this one. Put that over there. I like how we're getting 50 XP per kill though here. Alright, shoot. Oh, it's you. I want to target his head. There we go. Let's kill the people back here. There we go. Bada boom, bada bing. Alright. And this is the guy we were searching for. Unfortunately, he is dead. Retrieve Lieutenant Ramsey's dog tags for Gary, or from Gary. Captain to get me with that thermic lance. I should have shot him first. Alright, there's Gary. Let's shoot him in the dome. And turn into a pile of ash. Great. Now let me loot him before I forget where he is. Because his corpse is just called Ash Pile now. I think that's it. That's all of them. Go back to Larry's skull.
Well, here we are. I finally get to meet the famous bounty hunter of the Mojave. The one who got the judge, Red Bear, and Johnny Rounder. I was expecting someone a little taller, frankly.
Where's Marco now?
Wouldn't you like to know? You'd probably go after him, wouldn't you? I can tell you where he's at. The end of a long and storied career. We separated some time ago, believe it or not. We've got different styles, to put it mildly. Well, I've killed my share, but he's taken it further. He's probably grown tired of those open plains by now. He preyed on commerce for years, sucking life out of those isolated city-states. He could end up back east. Your guess is as good as mine, courier.
I've heard enough. Your move, creep. I'm Robo Cow Cow. Alright. Kill Sergio. One more shot, come on. There you go, we turned him into a pile of ash. Man, I need to get the RoboCop game at some point. I heard it's pretty good. Alright, which pile of ash is he, though? It must be this one. Oh, I guess I forgot a raider.
Had enough?
Alright. Was that all of them? Yep, it is. Let's finish New Vegas Bounties 2 then. Gotta first, in order to fast travel though, we gotta get out of this area because it technically counts as its own zone, I believe. It's technically not in the Mojave. Alright. That was fun. I think I'll probably do New Vegas or I'll do, almost said New Vegas Bounties 2 again. I'll probably do, the, Boomers, questline, next time I play this. Won't be tomorrow, though, because I'm going to be with, Deeth, and I don't think we'll be playing New Vegas together. Most likely be Mass Effect 3 or maybe Kingdom Hearts. Leaning more towards Mass Effect 3 though. I think that'll be more fun for Deeth as well. Or we might play a multiplayer game, who knows. Well, let's turn this in real quick. Hopefully it'll let me turn it in because this is where it bugged out. Can't fast travel with enemies nearby. Where are the enemies at? There's one over here. Who's over here? Oh, it's just some Brahmin. Some hostile Brahmin. hostile Brahmin. Loot this ash pile. There we go. Should be able to travel back to the Boulder City jail now. Alright, please let me finish this quest line. Please don't be bugged. Because this is where it bugged out last time.
Hey, what can I do for you, miss?
I'd like to collect a reward. I killed Sergio. I'd like to collect the reward.
Let me see that finger. Well, you did it, didn't you? As happy as I am to know that Sergio is dead, I still hold myself responsible for Lieutenant Ramsey's death. Either way, you earned every bit of this reward, and I don't know how you did it. But you're the best goddamn bounty hunter I ever saw. And just because Sergio is gone doesn't mean I don't have work for you. There's still smaller bounties scattered throughout the territory. Besides, we're at the frontier, and there's no telling who could drift in here next week. It's not really my business, but I hope you found some information on Marco. He's been running from justice for far too long. If you ever want to collect a bounty or just shoot the shit, drop in any time. We ain't going anywhere. Good luck.
Alright, there we go.
Oh, I almost forgot. I have some good news. Since you made such a dent around here, the brass has approved generic bounties. What that means is that you can submit fingers from raider captains or other bigwigs. The payout isn't as good, but it's steady income. Anyway, just bring them in and we'll cash you out, sort of like a casino. But with, bloody rotten fingers. Oh well. Good luck.
Alright. With Red Bear, Fisk, and Sergio gone, organized crime in the Mojave Wasteland has been rebuffed. For now, the work of a bounty hunter never stops, however. Outlaws, raiders, and other targets remain to test your skill. In spite of your recent success, you cannot help but feel frustrated as you harbor an unpalatable truth. Marco is alive and beyond your reach. Perhaps in time, a means to find Marco will manifest, but until then, you must look to your duty in the Mojave Wasteland. Alright, so now we can do these for generic bounties. It's like a Radiant quest in Skyrim or whatever. But I think that's it for tonight. So we're gonna save and exit the game. But anyways, thank you for everyone that ends up watching this, and if you end up watching this in the future and you stick toward the end, thank you. I'll see you later. Goodbye.